now, so I'm just waiting to go live on YouTube.
Live viewing us right now?
Huh?
Is anybody live viewing?
No, because we just started it, so
They're pretty soon.
hopefully that's the goal, is to have people to listen to this show. Believe it or not.
Can we have Matt do stunts on air?
Matt do stunts. He's not her personal, like, fucking jackass or anything.
What do you mean? He's not our circus monkey?
Not. I swear. I just sent it to you. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2. Oh wait, I gotta change the title. Hold on.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. Just need to change one hashtag. This is why we read stuff beforehand.
Matt doesn't know how to read. Fun fact.
Yeah, I don't. I know how to count though. Only to 10.
Good.
All right, there we go. Now we go in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Degens. Welcome to Degenerate Takes Final Four National Championship coverage of Kansas versus UNC. I, of course, am the brofict one, AJ. With me, as always, is the man with the numbers, the sports book whisperer, the college basketball guru, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, before we start and before I ask the question, happy birthday. Shout out to you real quick. And how the hell you doing today, bud?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to see what happens with this game. It's going to be a fun one.
Yes, sir. And joining us again from the first weekend, joining us from our first episode, Maddie Live Unders. Maddie, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing great. Boys, we have an epic final matchup on our hands after what I think was one of the more exciting days of basketball that we've had here in March. Of course, I'm referring to Duke UNC in that absolute nail-biter to the end. Before we get into tonight's game, any initial reactions from that? And shout out to Coach K. Incredible career, but can't beat UNC twice. Huh? You can't even beat them once this season, right? Huh? Anyway, no.
I mean, he did beat him once. But...
Oh, sorry, just once, but not when it mattered, right?
Yeah. What was the question?
What were your thoughts on the game? Like, UNC playing in that game, what are you looking for from them to carry on from that game to this game? I mean, they've had a rough tournament run all the way, and then obviously with that extremely good game with Duke, an instant classic, honestly. What do you think UNC...
What do you mean they haven't had a rough tournament run? They've been dominant the entire tournament.
That's just what I'm supposed to say as a broadcaster, Noah, damn it. Okay, I'm supposed to give them a little bit of, but no, okay, we want to pull the lid off of this. Yeah, no, it was an easy cakewalk. Their only real challenge was Duke, right?
Yeah, well, in that Baylor game, obviously, was
yeah.
interesting, after almost, blowing a 25-point lead to go to overtime and then needing overtime to win, but...
Hold on. Keep going, Noah.
But yeah, I mean, UNC's been kind of firing in all cylinders. I expect that to continue offensively tonight, and hopefully we'll see another good offensive showing.
Absolutely. There is one person I wanted to talk about. Armando Bacot, obviously having a little bit of a foot injury, coming back though in the Duke game, playing fine. Seeing him in warm-ups today, he was warming up separate from the team on the sidelines. Are you worried about that foot injury at all? And then we'll get to you and your thoughts on Kansas getting an easy walk. But are you worried about that at all, Noah?
Yeah, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. I don't think it's going to keep him out of the game or change his minutes at all, but if he's not as mobile as he is normally because of that ankle injury, that gives Kansas an advantage. Obviously, with Armando Bacot being a complete double machine, if he's not able to rebound as well or move laterally as well, that could make it a little more difficult on North Carolina.
It could. Now, Matt, I want to go to you real quick because you were the person on this live stream who called St. Peter's, getting out of the first round and continuing their run for as long as they did. We don't know if that was luck or you're an absolute genius. I'm going to lean more on luck, though, probably. You mentioned that Kansas, you think, had an easy run to the finals. I mean, yeah, don't get me... Not easy? Explain.
But easier. I don't know, I was just looking at their scores, and then it's one seed, so you get it's built for you. It's built for the one seeds to do it, and then, yeah, I don't know. They blew out all their teams they played because they weren't as good teams.
I don't know. Didn't really blow out Creighton. Didn't really blow out Providence. Providence game that really could have gone either way. The Friars kind of choked it away at the end.
They held it.
They did blow out Miami. I'll give you that. They blew out the shit out of Miami in Elite Eight. And then Villanova. Noah, were you surprised with that blowout? Were you guys surprised by that? Because, watching that game, for me at least, KU just looked so much more talented and just so much more well put together. What are your guys' thoughts? Noah, starting with you.
I was not surprised at all, especially with the lack of depth for Villanova and having more out with the injury. They already weren't deep to begin with, and then you take one of the starters out. And, yeah, Kansas is just way deeper and the better team, so I wasn't surprised by that outcome at all.
Fair enough. Matt, what were your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I thought Villanova had one of the easiest paths to that Final Four. And all their games were tight, so I just didn't see them contesting against Kansas, but I wasn't expecting that blowout, though. And I wasn't able to watch either games. I was working. I was just following stats, but still, I remember pulling up and I was like, I had to refresh it. I was like, am I on the right page? And then I was like, shit. But it was something. I think everybody's going to focus on that, though, for tonight's game, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than we think. So, yeah. It's unexpected. It's going to switch up everybody's. It's going to make tonight's game a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. We will get a little bit more to that matchup in just a little bit as we do get closer to the UNC Kansas National Championship game. Noah, let's talk about Kansas a little bit. Obviously, our boy Remy Martin has been putting on an absolute clinic this tournament. Hopefully he can keep coming out and doing what he can for Kansas, but obviously the big story out of Kansas is number 30, Ochai Agbaji. Sorry if I mispronounced his name, but he's an absolute stud of a human, great basketball player. What are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, no, Abaji's the real deal. He's great. He's fantastic. Probably the only player from either side in this game who's expected to be a first-round pick. Obviously, if you're Kansas, you need him to get going. That's a huge part of why they've had success, a huge part of why, if he plays how he normally does tonight, that's going to set him up in a good position.
Yeah.
Obviously want to get McCormick going if you're Kansas, and then having Remy Martin coming off the bench. He's been playing pretty well, about all you can ask for out of a 6-man off the bench in this tournament. So I think if you're Kansas, you got a lot of weapons. North Carolina also has a lot of weapons. I would say Kansas is probably a little bit deeper. We'll see. North Carolina is going to need a player or two to step up and really take over this game. I would look at, Caleb Love or maybe RJ Davis to be that guy. One of the two of them is going to have to kind of shoot the lights out. And then hopefully Bacot's not too affected by that injury.
Yeah. Absolutely, and also got to throw Manic in there. That guy's been playing great basketball this tournament, too. He needs to continue to play as consistent as he is, because those boards, those points that he can get on transition and everything do become very valuable at the end. Well, I hate to say it, but I officially have... Oops, that's not the right graphic. That's creepy, actually.
Was it the Providence mascot?
It was. I'll show you what it was. Yeah. It was our boy. It was Friar Dom. born from the
no.
ashes of the Dalmatians, as we learned.
The dogs.
Just, absolutely nightmare fuel. Shout out to the Friars, but Noah, no, that is not what I was referring to. Unfortunately, I do have to say I have the last lines of college basketball for the rest of the year until, of course, we pick up next season and then we start this all over again. But the last lines for this season, let's bring them up. Matt, Kansas is a 4-point favorite as of this graphic being made. And UNC getting the 4, total at 151. If you're looking at the money line, you're looking at minus 202 or hovering somewhere around there for Kansas, whereas UNC has been hovering around 160, 165. These 4-point spreads is something that we've kind of been seeing all Final Fours and everything. I think it's a good number for the Final Four, especially with how good these teams are and everything like that. However, I don't think the books are really taking into account how severe Baycott's injury may be. With that being said, it was at 4.5 all along, and it was staying there, and then it moved today to 4. Interesting betting stat. Earlier today, UNC was the public betting favorite. They were the public dog at 53% of the bets and 56% of the money. And then, no joke, 5 minutes after I made a beautiful graphic, it decided to change. And no, I'm not going to lie. It was beautiful. It was just a beautiful graphic. But now we're sitting at Kansas with 51% of the bets and only 45% of the money. To either of you, does where the public's betting and where their money's going, like heavily on UNC now with 55% of the money being there, does that worry you at all? Do we not know something that they might not know as we see?
That's how people bet now.
You think so? You think it's more of an underdog mentality than it is actually people thinking UNC can beat Kansas?
Of bettors out there that aren't old school bettors. I don't know how to.
All right, so you're saying it's the new mentality of betting. Noah, what are your thoughts? And does the money and everything concern you at all?
No, it doesn't concern me. It hardly ever does. It's not something I usually care too much about. I'm going to take whatever I think is the right decision to take. I'm not going to concern myself with what, where the public's coming in or what they think. Cause too many people are idiots. So I'm not, I'm not going to, worry about where other people are deciding to put their money.
I am completely with you. The only time it kind of sketches me out is football because there's so much that we could know or not know. But that's another conversation for another sport. Let's get into what we came here for, though. Do we want to get into our picks? Because I, honest to God, have a laundry list of picks that I need to get through.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, Matt, you are the guest on this show. Let's start with you. What are your thoughts on this game? What are you betting, and who's going to win this matchup?
My thoughts is just basically, I think it's just going to be a tight, close game. Very low scoring. Not very low scoring, but lower. My favorite bet is the under. I just like that a lot. I don't know why. I like to look up in championship games for football, basketball, anything. I look up like the past 5 to 10, kind of see how it goes, and I tied that back to it all. I don't know. And it's a championship game. They're going to be playing tighter ball. They could just both go off though. That's the thing. You never know.
That is.
To me personally, I don't know. I just like it for some reason. Something's just telling me, hey, go for it. But that's my main one. And then the spread, North Carolina spread. Because I got him at 4.5 though.
You got him at the 4.5. You got the hook. All right, there we go. Not bad.
But that's a little bit less biscuits. And then I just threw some money on North Carolina because why not?
All right, taking North Carolina, the positive money, the points, and the under. Matty Unders has returned. Welcome back to the show, bud. Noah, now I know that our...
Matty Peacocks.
Matty Peacocks, yeah, there we go. Matty Peacocks back on the show with the unders. Love to see it. Noah, let's get to you, bud, because I know a couple of our bets are probably going to look a little similar, so we might as well knock them out.
Yeah, you know what? And I got to preface this, AJ, by the fact that I have been very, very hot over the last 3 days. Had a flawless Saturday. an almost flawless Sunday, a
Almost.
very good Friday as well. So I feel like I cannot miss right now, except for, putting together like 18 parlays. So, I'm rocking with Kansas on the money line, throwing a little bit on the spread there too. I ended up getting it at 3.5, so I love that number.
Ooh, love that number.
And I'm on the under. I'm on the under as well.
Wow. I'm going to start off by saying I am not on the under, but I'm not on the over either. I do not trust either of these teams really. I don't trust them to not make baskets, if that makes sense. But I also don't trust these 17 and 18-year-old kids at the free throw line on the biggest stage of them all, and so kind of hesitant to take that. But I am also on the Jayhawks minus the 4 rock chalk. And then this is where I had a little fun. All right, I've been doing pretty good in college basketball this tournament, so I'm going to have a little fun with the final game. Jayhawks 13 to 16 point winning margin at plus 800, and then I also took Jayhawks 21 points or more winning margin at plus 950, along with Jayhawks double result first half, second half, and to top it all off, I still have riding right now my Kansas Jayhawks to win the whole thing. Futures. Got that at plus 750. I got it after the first round where I liked it a lot. I took them in U of A one more time, and so this one is still alive. And, well, I do want to shout out.
North Carolina is going to win now.
Yeah, thanks, Noah. Thanks for that, bro. Thanks for that, bro. Needed that. But with that being said, do want to shout out great guest on the show, KU fan. And great chat commenter. We'll see if we see him later tonight. Big Tuna, C-Tuna Productions. Let's see if the Jayhawks can pull it out one more time. Rock chalk, as it does seem we are getting the national anthem now. Or are you still waiting for us?
I'm definitely on the wrong channel. I'm watching Masters coverage.
Bro, the Masters hasn't even started yet. We got like 4 days. We got 2 days.
Hey, we have to talk about some Masters.
Bro, we'll get
one homie said, hey, talk about some Masters.
We'll talk about some
Masters.
Masters.
That makes a lot of sense why literally the last 10 minutes after the pregame thing ended on ESPN, it's just been like golf stuff. So I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Thought I was on like a really long like special.
Gotta talk about Tiger. That's all there is to talk about in the Masters right now. That's the biggest story in the Masters. I've been talking about Tiger all day. Plus 5,000 right now to win it all.
Game's on 3 different channels. The question is, do I want to watch it on TNT, TBS, or True TV?
TNT.
Well, let me know because we have it on TBS right now.
TNT and True TV.
I mean, I think it's all the same. They're all owned by Turner, so it's just
but then we're not going to get synced up, and like one commercial is going to go a little bit longer than the other, and then we're going to have this whole thing, and we're going to be unsynced, and we want to be in sync, bro.
What are you, the Backstreet Boys?
No, not the Backstreet Boys. We want to be in sync. Backstreet is not back.
I don't know. I'm watching. I'm watching commercials right now. I don't know about you.
No, they just went to commercial for some brand new dude. This show actually. Oh wait, no, that's not this one. There was one cooking show I saw that's like an engineer and like a baker get together, and they make these like robot cakes and stuff like that. And
talking about Cake Boss?
No. It's like Cake Boss, but it's like a Cake Boss competition, and it looks pretty awesome.
It's like Cake Boss meets BattleBots. It's a crossover.
Oh, could you imagine? Hey, if you
they call
have
it
the
Battle
money
Cakes
right now and you can make a show, like let us produce that. We would love to do cake battles.
I'll be a test dummy.
Matt has to fight the robot cakes.
I'll eat my way through them. I love cake.
Matt versus cake. You do love cake.
I love cake.
There was like what was that? There was like a 4-month stretch when we lived together, right? Where you would just make a cake like every other day.
It's a good just treat to have around the house.
Hey,
look,
I was
cake.
a fan.
I'll take some cake.
I was a fan of it. It was good.
I found some cake at the house I was at last night, and I just went and grabbed it.
Oh, you didn't even go with the fort. You just
No, that was this morning we woke up, actually, yeah.
Not even your house, just some random house you were at.
It was my friend's
and they
house,
had cake.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
It was a friend. Okay.
That was my homie's,
and some cake. You know me and cake.
You and cake go together like peanut and butter.
That doesn't go together. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know who eats peanuts and butter.
Boys, I'm trying my best here. All right, as I think my
I think you meant to say jelly and
earphone's
grape.
catching on fire. But
All
we're
right.
Yeah,
through
New
it.
Orleans.
Yeah, they're in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
By the
city,
way-
it looks like.
3
Super dumb.
or not 3, but two of North Carolina's national championships have come in New Orleans. Fun little nugget there.
Oh, really? Have they?
How far are each of them? Who's gonna have more attendance fans there?
Oh, dude, look at
North
that
Carolina?
stadium right there. They playing in the Caesars Dome. They can fit both of those schools in there, no problem. So
But who's more willing to travel?
KU fans
Oh,
do
it's-
travel very well, but so do UNC. I mean, both
UNC is
both-
closer.
Both schools do travel very well.
So
Yeah,
it's gonna
probably pretty even would be my guess.
be- I always like to weigh that into championship games.
But now let's talk about something I think a little bit more important than travel, because any team can travel, and bring 100,000 people or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about the students and the sections and the fans.
It's a different
And
energy.
who's more rowdier? Is it
Yeah.
UNC or is it Kansas fans? I mean, in my opinion,
It's Kansas.
UNC fans already won their Final Four. They already won their natty by sending Coach K home in his last game, in
could
his
be
last
rolling.
March Madness in the Final Four. I think that was their natty. And so,
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, I know this is the natty, but that could have been their last natty. And speaking from personal experience, these KU fans, Rock Chalk, they come and they travel and they are loud.
They're
It is
aggressive.
a big stadium in there, and it is only a basketball court, but they are going to let UNC know that they are not welcome there
See,
tonight.
but they're more expected to win it, so they have more riding as the number one. So I don't know.
True, but if you also think about it, most normal fans don't just look at the lines and see who's favored or anything,
Yeah.
Let's be real. These players don't know what the spread is. The coach isn't aware. I bet they've heard it, but they don't care
don't
or
care,
anything
yeah.
like that. I don't know. Noah, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is the better fan base?
I mean, they're both very strong fan bases in general. Neither team really has like a student section that really like blows me away. Like there's certain places where their student sections are just super rowdy and crazy.
Well, yeah, we come from McHale. I mean,
Yeah.
These two to me both have just very strong fan bases. But when I think of the fan bases of both of these, I think of more like alumni and just like older people.
and so okay, which team do you think then has a better alumni base?
I mean, if I had to pick, probably North Carolina, but not by like a huge margin.
They're both up there in the, especially basketball reigns
Yeah.
too.
I mean, I guess with Kansas though, the one thing for them is like it's only basketball, and they don't really have anything else to look forward to. Whereas like North Carolina, there's other sports and other things going on.
Hey, we would be insulting if we did not remember that KU football not only, I believe they won 2 games this year, right?
Hey, they used to be good.
Yeah, I think they won more games this season than they did like the last like 2 or 3 combined. So
Hey.
they're trend. Two is
right.
better than 0. 2 is better than 0.
Hey, and speaking as U of A football fans, we completely understand.
Yeah, we know the feeling.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's a whole other can of worms for a whole other talk show that we will do
Never.
eventually.
That one doesn't get discussed.
Oh
ever.
no, we're gonna have to do that. because you gotta understand.
Gotta get
Matt,
Gronk on.
There is nothing to talk about when baseball season's going on except for baseball.
Yeah, true.
And so we gotta come out with all these lists and top 10s and everything like that.
You're
And
getting prepped and shit.
Yeah, and so as we see, I will say shout out to the Turner production team, because these Final Four like hype videos and everything have been awesome. Like great production. Feel like I'm there. Gets me hyped. I'm ready, dude. I'm juiced right now. I'm juiced as we see them announcing KU's starting lineup right now.
If North Carolina wins this, Hubert Davis will have the same amount of national championships as Bill Self.
Will he really? Noah with the nod. God.
Just had to throw that
Had
out
to
there.
throw that in there. Noah
Also,
being ever so generous with his knowledge.
Fun facts from Noah.
I'm just saying, I've said this like once or twice already. This tournament, that I feel like Hubert Davis is not being talked about at all because he's been overshadowed by Coach K and Duke and all this other stuff, and nobody's been talking about the fact that this is a coach who, in his very first season of head coaching, has taken his team to the national championship game.
True.
Setting the bar very high for the rest of his career, regardless of the outcome of this one.
No, yeah, and he is set up for success long down the road. And both of these squads, I mean, incredible coaching all around, all tournament, all season, and leading here now because, yes, it is about the athletes and everything like that. But more than anything in college sports, it is about having a leader in the locker room at the helm who can gather the energy, gather the focus, and be able to turn it into magic on the court. And Noah, Matt, that is what I think we are going to see tonight. I am prepared for an absolute slobber knocker of a natty championship. I'm ready, boys. Can we get this tip off already? Let's go.
You want to repeat that one more time? You said a slobber knocker?
Slobber knocker. I
Want
watched
to pronunciate?
WrestleMania
Slobber knocker.
WrestleMania was last night, bro.
Oh,
I'm still a little juiced up from that.
I heard.
Epic night of WrestleMania.
I just was questioning the word choice, but
When is next WrestleMania?
Hey, shout
That's
out to
this month, isn't it?
No, that's next year now.
Oh, it already happened.
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh.
Shout out to good old JR, one of the greatest WWE announcers ever, for that little line right there. Slobber knocker. He's a
Slobber knocker.
great announcer. Great announcer.
That's you know you're a slobber knocker.
Nope. Matt. And by the way, however you're listening and watching, we do really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hey, it is not too late before the game starts to vote in our poll. Simply, who you got, Kansas or UNC? Noah, Kansas right now is at 100%, and I think I know who one of those votes are from.
yeah, probably. One can guess. But
Santa Claus.
yeah. If we get to 100 viewers, Matt will shotgun a beer while doing a handstand, or attempt to,
2 beers.
2 beers, what? Make it 3.
at the same time while upside down.
Okay.
Matt, how's your gymnastics skills lately?
Not good. One bit. I might break something, but it's okay.
Might also have a
keep
little
my
trouble,
word.
drinking anything while upside down.
That's rough, dude.
I can do it. I'm good at
Gravity
drinking.
gravity might cause a little bit of a problem there.
That's what straws are for.
I still think you're missing the common issue here, as we still are getting yet another hype video for the Final Four, sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Real man.
Well, actually, we're about to tip off, but
Here we. How do you want to get synced, bro? How do you want to do this?
Look at these tonight's officials. How about them?
Robert, Jeff Anderson, Terry Gillespie. I don't know their names, so that means they have not pissed me off in the last couple games. So that's a good sign so far.
AJ, I'm gonna just pause it 10 seconds in at 1950.
Sounds good, bud. As here we go, live from New Orleans. So I'm live in Arizona. Noah's live in Minneapolis, and we have tip-off. KU will get the ball to start off the national championship game. Noah, go for it as KU starts bobbing and weaving. Big 3. First 3 of the day is good by the big man, Ochai Agbaji. Looking good to start it off. North Carolina taking the ball cross court, starting it a little slow. Baycott still looks pretty good on that foot, driving in right now, kicking it out and around.
Drain that clock. We're already playing the
Go
clock.
for the under, early under. Baycott with a
Baycott
shot, no
and
good.
one.
His movement looked fine there.
Yeah.
So he doesn't look, obviously it's early. Doesn't look like that ankle's bothering him too much.
No, doesn't look too bad yet, but something we will keep an eye on just in case he does re-aggravate it. That would be rough. Hope he can stay healthy as KU starts dribbling the ball down court. Got Christian Baron with the ball, kicking it out and around, moving it around. Big floater 2 is good. Great shot there. 5-0 KU with the early lead. That was McCormick with the shot.
Yeah, and if I'm North Carolina, I'm fine with letting McCormick take some of those deeper twos. Obviously, you can test him if you can, but he's not going to make all those.
Yeah, contest him if you can't see what you can do. As UNC now driving, it looks like he took 17 steps there. Deep three, no good. Nothing there. As KU's trying to get the ball, they will fall for it. They get the ball out. Good awareness by KU now in transition, taking it in. Oh, no good on the layup. It looks like we will get a foul on Manic. I believe McCormick's going to the line, or is it Obachi? Oh,
What? No.
Dragon.
Wilson.
Wilson, my bad.
Ooh, North Carolina almost got the tie up there.
Yeah, almost. Jalen Wilson at the line right now. 4 for 11 in his last game. Let's see if he can do. He starts off nice and strong there. KU looking fiery, looking really hungry coming into this game to start off. I know we're only a minute 30 in, but no, I'm going to overreact to everything. As the second one is also good.
You know what, AJ? Doesn't surprise me.
We've been doing this long enough now, right? You should know this.
Yeah, you're pretty good with the blowing everything up.
UNC
way more than
the
it should
ball around.
be.
Sloppy pass, Baycott underneath is rejected. Moving the ball down court. McCormick passes it out. No good, nothing there. Wild pass, but it is recovered by KU. Looking for the corner three, not there. Kicking it inside. Double coverage there. Nothing. Floater. No good. Out. Going to be North Carolina's ball.
Yeah, North Carolina should probably start scoring some points if they want to try to win this game.
No points. We want 0 points scored in the next 5 minutes.
No, it's funny you mentioned that. If I'm North Carolina, I do think about scoring some points here in a bit and start shortening that lead. As they tried to with a floater too, but they seem to not be able to find the bottom. Manic with the very contested three is good. Wow. Ice, man.
Yeah.
Ice.
There's my 4.5.
Manic might not look like it, but he's one of the best three-point shooting players in the entire country at like 47% this year.
That he is. As Christian went to the rim, it was rejected. It's going to be UNC's ball.
I'm liking this game a lot.
I see Matt's trying to get a little bit of that Manic beard going.
Hey, yeah. Let me get a...
You got it going off me. This is already trimmed.
For those of you who can't see because he's hiding behind the microphone, there it is. Beautiful, beautiful mane as
Luscious
UNC's
beard.
trying to move the ball around. Baycott looking a little tender on the foot now, but might have just been pivoting, and there I am overreacting again as UNC now the shot clock at 12. Floater 2, no good, but they will... we're going to get a foul going KU's way. KU ball.
Ooh.
What are you booing at, Matt? That was an offensive foul. Isn't that good for you?
Yeah, you like the under. I thought. Oh no, you
Yeah.
took UNC money line and plus the 4.5.
I don't care about the money line as much. Just the spread and the under.
As KU starting to move the ball around now back in. Abaji been kind of quiet the last couple minutes. See if he can get reintroduced into this game. Going under. Big man puts it up. And it is good
Wow.
by McCormick. Ooh, Manic on the ground.
Yeah, hopefully nothing big here. We'll see what happened on the replay, but yeah, that was. I'm surprised that McCormick was able to make that one. That was a
Yeah,
toughly contested two there.
very contested.
Oh,
Just
uh-oh.
finger rolls there, bro. That was like that is something that you.
Oh. Yeah, he caught a hard elbow on the way down
Hard
there.
elbow. Obviously non-intentional, excuse me, but still not something you like to see. That was a hard elbow.
I think it was intentional.
Ooh. Oh, can we
Yeah,
stop
he just-
seeing that?
Ooh,
Ate that one straight to the face.
a lot of elbow.
Yeah, and he fell right on his ass, so his tailbone's hurting. That is not a good fall. Poor guy. Not seeing him in the 10th, though, so they aren't too worried about him, so that's good. Oh, well, I guess college basketball doesn't have a 10th. We've talked about that.
Yeah, just a nice little shiner there.
Yeah. Whew. Hey, maybe, hey, Joe Burrow once said he needs to get hit early in the game in order to get woken up. Maybe Manic needed an elbow to the face to release the maniac.
Release the beard.
Yeah, I don't know that I would go that far.
I'm on AJ's train.
Looks like he is staying in the game.
Does.
So,
He's getting angry.
not North Carolina must not have too much concern about any sort of concussion or anything there.
And as UNC inbounds the ball, Noah, one thing I have noticed kind of recently is that these two teams do not go to their bench often. Their starters play a lot of minutes. As Baycott moving the ball around now. Ball movement. Oh, they're trying to figure out something. But Kansas defense is just swarming, looking really good. Giving Baycott that long two. That's no good. And we will get the rebound by McCormick. Passing the ball up now to Harris. Driving it in. Nothing there. Looking for something. But Manic will get the rebound. Now pushing the ball up court now.
Like it a lot.
UNC moving it in. Oh, not the easy two. Big three. And no good. It's a very short UNC Baycott trying to get the ball. A little miscommunication. I
Big break.
think it's going to be out on UNC. I'm not 100% sure.
I think UNC is going to keep possession here. It was, off of Abaji, I believe.
Oh, okay. As we
So
go
North-
into our first commercial break.
Yeah, North Carolina should get the ball back here. They have not been shooting the ball well at all to start this game yet. Still only a 6-point game, 9-3. Nothing too crazy yet, but they're gonna need some of those 3-pointers to fall. If this is what their whole night's gonna look like shooting it, they're gonna have trouble putting up points. But the opportunities are there. They just got to knock them down.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like they're not getting looks, but they're just not capitalizing. They are loving the back of that rim. They are loving that mat. As someone who's been on UNC, you cannot be feeling good about how they're shooting right now.
I'm feeling great, honestly. They're picking it up, but we want no points. But no, it is. I want to win all the bets, so yeah, it's not looking too positive. But it's still early, very early.
It's still very early.
Yeah.
As a wise man once said, you can't be counting the chickens before they roost or something like that. I don't know.
I think old
No,
McDonald
it's you.
Had a farm said that.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's a line from
McDonald's.
Goodfellas that I effed. No, it's a line from Wolf of Wall Street I effed up.
Ronald McDonald. 100%.
Okay.
We digress. Anyway, in commercial break, still waiting on this national championship game. Noah, these guys are really going to milk it. C-Tuna Production, shout out, and Hummingbird saying go KU, but C-Tuna with the question. KU, well, not even a question, just KU looks much bigger entirely as a team. And Noah, it does look like... Go ahead.
When you got Ochai Abaji, who's you got a 6'7", 6'8" guard.
Yeah.
That's certainly going to help with, I think he's been on defense on either Caleb Love or RJ Davis, two guards that are much smaller than he is. That could make it a lot harder on those guys who, like I was saying, they're going to need their 3-point shooting to heat up to have a chance at winning this game. And it's going to be a much harder task when you have, the much taller and bigger Abaji out there on some of those smaller guards.
Much, much harder task. Yeah, size is just a thing. That's why us U of A teams love our 7-footers, We like being the big team on the block that can bully down under. And, we haven't seen Kansas have to do that a whole lot tonight. They have been taking some more shots and, some farther twos. But I could imagine them, trying to take advantage underneath little, when they start to get the lead and try to take a little bit more clock down,
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see because I'm sure there'll be some points at this game where, Baycott or McCormick or both of them are off the floor at the same time. Could see one, if not both teams, playing a little bit of small ball. Mm-hmm. If we do get into some small ball situations, I would think that might favor North Carolina a little bit, open up the shooting.
And as we mentioned,
We'll have
Baycott
to see
going
what happens
underneath, pushed off, gets a little hook shot too.
Physical.
Looking real physical there. KU now pushing the ball. Christian with the ball, pushing it in to Abaji. Abaji now with the move inside and takes it in for 2.
Yes,
The
sir.
big men answer when we start questioning.
Well, I mean, Abaji's not necessarily. He's a guard. He's just a
Fair.
tall ass guard.
Tall
He's
guard
big.
is Baycott and McCormick. I think is going to be the fight of the night. Baycott with no shot there. And Christian Braun will get the rebound. It looks like we will get a foul, though. Nice little shot by Baycott there. Nice. It's probably good for him to see one go in. Maybe he starts opening the lid a little bit more there.
We hope.
You hope.
Yeah.
You hope. I hope that lid stays closed. As Harris with the ball up top.
We hope, though.
Very low scoring first half so far. Pushing the ball now down under to McCormick. Trying to make a move on Baycott. Floater 2 of his own, no good. UNC with the rebound, now moving it up court. Faster pace. Trying to drive it in now. Mismatch underneath. Double team. Kicks it out. Long 3. No good from Leaky Black.
Damn.
But they do. UNC keeps it alive. Great effort there to spin around the move. 2 points well earned by UNC on that transition there.
Poor baby.
Yeah, and now all 7 of North Carolina's points on second chance. So their offensive rebounding is really keeping them in it so far.
Absolutely. As we see a nice little drive there by Abaji. No good, no foul. Refs letting the boys play a little bit.
Yeah, I believe Wilson on the drive there.
Oh, Wilson, my bad. So we will get a foul. Are we going to get a shooting foul, though?
Yeah, I believe
that was
so.
a nice little sequence there by UNC being shown on replay right now.
Great hustle. That's how you play real ball.
Tommy Doyle says, very nice for the under, and asks Matthew who you got.
I got the under.
The under and
and North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, I
plus
like
the
it. Remember we were just talking at the beginning of the tournament, and I brought up North Carolina, and I just gotta like that. They're always a good tournament team, and it's just a good matchup. They always play good ball.
They do seem to be playing some good ball right now as we do get some substitutions for KU. I did not see if UNC put anyone in.
I'm not sure, but we do have Remy Martin in.
Hey,
It's
it's Remy time, baby. It's Remy time.
We don't want to see him.
and Love knocked down both free throws for North Carolina, so 2-point game.
2-point game with 13:59 left to go here in the first half. Remy with the ball now, looking to be Dyson. Kicks it out. No shot there. Long 3. No good. Ooh, we'll get a tie.
That'll be a foul.
Going UNC's way. Foul on Braun there.
Kansas is gonna get in foul trouble early.
It's only 2 fouls.
They're gonna hit it hard, quick. I'm hoping.
I feel like
I'm feeling
if
it.
I had to pick an animal to represent Remy Martin, he'd be a squirrel.
He'd be a squirrel. To your point, C-Tune is saying, look at the energy Remy brings. He brings the energy like a rabid squirrel. I love it. As there's a big 3 from UNC they cannot knock down, but Baycott with the second chance gets the 2 there.
Yeah, and it seems like Baycott so far is he's only won on North Carolina, but he's looking like he's a man on a mission. He's ready to take over this game.
Oh, he wants that natty, bro, and he wants it bad as he goes to the line. Apparently, we had a foul on that shot.
Playing with a purpose.
Knocks it down. UNC with their first lead of the game, 12-11 with 13:28 left to go here in the first. Remy Martin with the ball, calling out plays, directing traffic, being the squirrel that he is. Up top now, looking to make something happen up there. Remy with the ball again, directing yet again. He's such good game manager. Drives it in, no shot. We might be seeing bad Remy tonight.
I mean, let's not jump to any conclusions too far.
Manic with a rough 3, no good there. Rebounded by Braun. Braun driving in. Little Euro step, good.
I'm curious if Manic's seeing straight because he took that elbow straight to the eye.
Yeah.
Right?
Noggin.
I wouldn't be surprised if by the time second half rolls around, if he's got a massive shiner and swollen eye and everything.
It could be good hustle there trying to get it from Leaky Black, but UNC will keep the ball. Nice little step there by Braun, honestly. Now North Carolina, now UNC is looking bigger than KU. Tuna, that is because of the substitutions. UNC driving the ball in now. Oh, beautiful block there. Now Kansas in transition. Remy with the ball, kicks it down under, but there is some loss. Oh, up.
Why?
It's going to be out.
Why? Tell me why in the hell you would try to bounce pass it there.
Because unfortunately, Remy Martin is reverting back to his days at ASU a little bit here. So,
Like,
we need
just
to revert that as much as possible.
Throw up the lob or something. Like, keep that one high. I don't know why you try to bounce pass it in traffic in the lane.
KU
That's
right
just
now
like
not
basketball
being-
101.
No, absolutely. And KU not being able to buy a bucket right now. UNC now.
I wonder what that live under over is.
Ooh. Taking it around
A
now.
million and a half.
I love it.
Now double teaming up there, trying to get the ball back, but they will get another out of bounds call. UNC will keep the ball. Noah, we are seeing KU really try to get in there and do and play some hard defense right now, especially since they can't be making some shots fall.
Yeah, it's gonna get interesting here. I got a feeling this one might come down to who can be more physical, and so far, Armando Baycott's been kind of winning that physicality battle down low.
And shout out Tommy Doyle saying that bounce pass was for style for Remy Martin. I don't know about that, but I don't want to see any more style tonight as UNC puts up a very contested 2. But Kansas will rebound the ball now, moving it up court, trying to find something underneath. Not there. Remy Martin with the ball now. Nice pass. Decided not to bounce it there. Looking for something underneath in the post. They find it. Manic underneath as well, playing some strong D. Floater 2 is good. KU putting some more points up.
That's a mismatch right now with the sets on the floor for both teams. I mean, I'd take Lightfoot going at Manic anytime.
Tommy in the chat right now asking if we're going to middle the under with a live over. Matt, what's the live total at right now?
147.5.
Whew, you could be in an interesting position to middle there as UNC does not get another shot to fall. Remy Martin, nice little move there, nothing. Oh,
Remy off the front of the rim again.
yeah, that's rough. Oh, looking for something. McCormick kicks it out again. Floater 2, no good. A lot of chaos underneath on the rebound, but UNC will walk away with it. Driving now, up top, hard foul.
That'll be a foul.
Gonna
Unnecessary
give it a little
foul, too, there. I mean, obviously the foul coming underneath, but Kansas had help over the top.
Hummingbird says, not sure about UNC being more physical. No one on KU has a black eye. That's because UNC is scared right now as we go into our next commercial break. So, Matt, did you decide to middle it?
No.
No, you're not going to middle?
Wait till halftime.
That's
See a little more action.
That's a pretty narrow
That is narrow.
margin there. I mean, what, like with only 4 points?
What, you got it at 155 and it's at 140,
151.5.
151 and a half?
Yeah.
You got it, and it's at 149, 148? 7, yeah. We first get to like 130. What's the live like?
Yeah. I don't think it'll ever get to 130 unless
It's like plus 200.
unless this really, really slows down.
Tommy Doyle, I'd take the over 140 to get a nice 11 and a half points. Yeah, I mean, that middling is such a difficult task to do
traps
right,
me.
you know? And
It's an art.
it really is. Tommy, shout out to you, man. If you can get this, please teach me, bro, because I can't middle to save my life. So please keep us posted, Tommy, on how the middling goes this evening. And hey, who knows? Maybe he tries to middle yet again with another live over.
Or I play some dumb bets.
Tommy, if you can get a triple middle here, I mean, dude, let us know.
I don't even know how you'd go about doing that.
I think I'd have to send you a shirt or something, bro.
We'll
I mean, it's going to be only
the
size
podcast.
double. I think I only have like XL and large available right now, but we'll figure out something.
Get some more.
I do need to get more shirts. I need to get more shirts. that's another conversation for later as we are waiting for this to come back. I see the total now as well at 147.5. North Carolina money line not moving a lot, plus 180 right now. Jayhawks is another 20 cents at minus 220. And spread, KU is still 4.5 point favorites. Noah, you touching on everything, or are you still good with where you're at?
I feel fine with, I feel fine with my 3.5, my Kansas money line, and my under right now.
Yeah, I gotta agree. The only bet I'm not really feeling comfortable right now is Kansas winning by 21 or more. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played.
Probably could have told you that, before the game even started. When's the last time? I'm curious. I don't actually know. When's the last time a national championship was like more than like 12 or 15 points?
It's usually like 6.
Luckily, we have this beautiful thing called the internet that we're streaming live on right now. Shout out to our awesome Degenerate listeners out there.
Shout out to Noah Engelbretson. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks,
How old are you now? 27?
Like 18.
18? I thought you were 12, actually.
No.
No, okay, so this is where we get in trouble because we are all over legal age to drink and gamble.
Yes.
Please gamble responsibly.
Yes.
God, guys.
That was a joke. Both of those were jokes.
Gamble responsibly.
Thanks,
As
Matt.
UNC goes to the line, RJ Davis with the shots. 0 for 4 on the night, but hey, he'll get one right there. Manic. Oh, he's pissed. He does not look happy.
He doesn't know where he's at.
I mean, I wouldn't be completely shocked if he's got a concussion and just like stays in the game. And it is the national championship. It's like,
Hey, yeah, Doc, I'm
sometimes
fine. I can see. I only see one thing in front of me.
I see the ball. That's on.
No, there's not a dragon standing behind you. I'm fine. As they will knock down both of them. 14-15 right now. Kicking call on UNC.
yeah, I don't know. Sometimes in like these big time games where it could be or is the last game of the season like this, it's you would hope that they would do their due diligence, make sure he's not concussed, but sometimes those things kind of slip through the cracks a little bit, if you will.
Remy Martin, the bank is open with a big 3. Remy time is back. 14-18 KU up by 4. 10-13 left to go here in the first. UNC needing to make something happen, try to keep that lead short.
They say, Jay, even blind squirrel finds a net every now and then.
That's very true, as we will get a charging foul
We get a flop.
on the big man, Baycott, going Kansas's way. Tommy Doyle, he is dizzy and confused. Probably would like to be dazed and confused, but he's got to play this game first. As KU with the ball now, trying to make something happen. Underneath little shot there, rejected at the rim.
Nice little block there by Leaky Black.
Leaky Black sounding like he should play on the Tropic Thunders, but better than that. Nice little jump or two there.
Yeah, any relation to Coffee Black?
Maybe. We don't know this family. We don't know his family lineage.
Look him up on Ancestry.com.
As KU with a floater too can't seem to even touch the rim. UNC playing with some faster pace now. KU's seen enough, and it looks like some starters are getting ready to go back in.
And yeah, I mean North Carolina not making very many substitutions this game. Kansas has been making substitutions. I'm not super surprised by that. I expect Kansas will play deeper into their lineup than North Carolina will.
Ooh, Remy looking for a very contested long 3. No good there. Remy got a little cocky early.
Hey, 1 for 5 to start the game.
Tommy, I'll get to your question in a second because I can't wait to hear what Noah has to say.
Ooh,
As it looks like we will get a stop and play. Noah, is Lightfoot related to the mayor of Chicago?
I don't know. Who's the mayor of Chicago?
Lightfoot.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe.
Wow. Well, sorry, Tommy. I thought I was going to get a better answer out of no. I thought he knew more about Chicago politics and everything.
I'm the mayor of
I don't know.
Chicago.
As Baycott makes the first one, 19-18, 8:46 left to go here. We await the second shot. C-Tuna Production says in 88, KU beat Oklahoma by frequent substitutions. OU was gassed by the end of the game. Yes, but that was 88, and these are different athletes. They probably weren't smoking a pack of cigarettes and having a six-pack at
History
halftime.
repeats itself.
We will see. It would be nice for them. It would be nice for it to repeat, seeing the Jayhawks keep it going as Baycott with the second one, taking as long as Giannis was last season, nailing it.
Hey, put your mask back on.
He's got to talk.
I'm pretty sure masks aren't even required there.
Anyway,
I don't know what you're yapping at him for, Matt.
KU moving the ball
This is
around,
funny.
trying to find something. Second chance points. UNC is leading 12-0. And there we go again, trying to get that rebound, but no, it will be out on KU. UNC's ball coming. 88, not 58. Sorry, Tuna, that was my bad. Unfortunately, I love that lady in her suits. Lightfoot, Tommy, I mean, if they're good suits, they're good suits.
All right. Yeah, the more you know.
As UNC inbounds the ball, 20-18, UNC up, 8:20 left to go here in the first. Trying to find something. Floater 2 off the rim, no good. It's going to be hit around. Manic gets the rebound, though. Kicks it out for the 3, no there. Floater
Boom.
2, that time it's good.
That's some smart.
Now, 4-point lead for North Carolina. Kansas trailing 18-22. 8 minutes left to go here in the first. KU's got to find something here. Change of rhythm, change of pace, but they got to see a ball fall. Good rebound there off of a messy situation.
Travel.
We're going to get a travel call, though.
Wow. Hubert Davis is pumped up over there on the sideline. He's loving it. Bill Self, not so much.
Oh, man. As we go into our under 8 break, UNC 22, KU 18 off of probably a very costly travel call there, continuing to give the momentum to UNC. I can get words out of my mouth. Jeez.
Blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
now, I mean, keep in mind in the Elite Eight, Kansas playing against another ACC team, and Miami looked the better part the first half, and KU came out and blew the door off its hinges in the second half. And they've kind of looked that way most of the tournament. We've seen them come out to some slower starts. Obviously, the Villanova game, they were just ahead the entire game. But there's been a couple of these games where they've started a little bit slower and then really turned it up in the second half. So it'll be interesting to see how Kansas and North Carolina close out this first half and what happens at the beginning of the second.
It's gonna be tight all the way.
Oh, let's hope not. I would love for them to pull away, especially for my double result bet. Tommy Boyle in the chat, what is the live Kansas spread? Let me pull it up for you because right now I think it's still at 4.5.
1.5.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my sportsbook just doesn't like to update ever. Yep, it is at 1.5. UNC minus 1.5 at plus 100. KU plus 1.5 at minus 130. Heavy juice on KU plus the 1.5. The sportsbooks do not want you to have that number. They don't want you to take that number, and that's why they're going to make you pay for that number with the minus 130 right there.
Hey, you know what? You got to do what you got to do.
Tommy is taking a second half over to hedge the under. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I mean,
That
it's
oversat
possible they start off slow to Noah's point, and then they just start launching off shots. I'm going to take the sucker's bet. I'm going to take the plus 1.5 at the minus 130, honestly.
So you're going farther down the Kansas rabbit hole here.
Hey, I did it when we live streamed for the last Natty we did, and Georgia paid off heavy. So I'm going to keep riding with KU. They've been my pick since U of A lost. So, hey, rock, chalk, let's go. We don't have Big J back here for no reason. That's right. This isn't Baby J like we've been seeing on the court. This is Big J. Shout out to C-Tuna Productions for the awesome art. No. Get out of here. Get out of here with that KU slander. I will not stand for it. I will stay seated for it. See, now I'll stand. You stopped it. I'll stand now. I stand for this. No. Oh, but yeah. KU, I'm just going to keep riding it, bro. I got to. And the 1.5 is just looking me in the eyes and saying, AJ, you love me. I know you do. You got
Come down the rabbit hole.
But no, yeah. Gamble responsibly, of course.
I'm waiting till halftime.
Yeah, you see,
There we
I
go.
think if I wait till halftime, I'm not going to get that number.
I think it'll be like 3.
We will
Everybody's gonna start slamming that number right there.
That's why I was at my.
Oh, yeah.
1:30.
You can see Manic's eye is starting to get a little puffier.
Ooh.
I think that's just pink eye, not from the elbow.
Well, if he has
Yeah,
big
Matt.
eye, I don't think he would have started, Matt.
Okay, I take that back. I retract that statement.
As UNC inbounds the ball, 7:45 left to go here in the first. 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes for UNC, looking to keep it going. Manic with a contested 3. Ooh, maybe that black eye is throwing off his depth perception a little bit.
He's 2 basketballs.
He's
right
out.
now.
He's out here seeing 2 rims. Yeah, he doesn't know which one to shoot for.
Really is a double rim. It's going to be out on UNC. KU keeping the ball. Good defense there.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, just close your
and
eyes.
Manic got hit
You
in
got-
the face again. Oh,
yeah,
man.
McCormick's now hit him in the left and the right side of the face.
Well, hey, at least it's evened out now. It's evened out now. We're good to go.
All feels
As
the
KU
same.
is moving the ball around, looked for a quick 3, not there. Kicking it down under to McCormick. McCormick to Baycott. McCormick finally gets it, ending UNC's run. Yeah, Baycott was like, Manic, I'll take this one. Don't worry. As
Should
KU
just,
gets a rebound off of a sloppy dribble,
He should just close his eyes when he's going to shoot.
honestly, at this point. Looking for something, kicking it down under to the post. Nothing there. Needs to move it.
Travel.
Yeah, he took a lot of steps there. Tommy, I don't know if he is double concussed, but let's hope not. And maybe, hey, 2 negatives make a positive, right? So maybe
Something like
maybe
that.
he's totally fine now.
No scientist, but it sounds right.
The second shot, jumbled everything back into place.
Unfortunately, we don't have our future resident doctor here with us tonight to explain to us how incorrect we are, so we're going to keep going with it. 3 turnovers for each of them as Baycott with the ball. UNC trying to keep this lead and trying to keep it going, but not with a sloppy bounce pass like that. Bounce passes seem to be the Achilles heel for these young players tonight.
Okay, well, we've seen both teams try that once now. I don't know why you try. I just don't understand why in a contested lane you try to get a bounce pass through there.
McCormick's confused, wondering why he doesn't still have the ball, but that's because it's UNC's ball.
Thank you for the insight.
Don't you dare. I won't do it. I won't do it. All right, UNC now inbounds the ball, taking it a little bit slower now. 6:24 left to go here in the first. Trying to make something happen. Starts moving the ball around. Good movement there by UNC. Baycott, nice little pick there. Looking for the roll, nothing there. But KU will reject the shot. In transition, goes up, can't make it, but will follow through. Abaji with the finish there.
Wilson.
Wilson with the finish? That was... Oh, yep, I can't read numbers. I'm so sorry, people. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I know. 10 and 30 look really similar.
Especially when you only see the 0, and so you take your best guess. Manic with a big 3. That one will fall.
Boom. Maybe he can see. I don't know.
Hey, maybe he's back. Maybe he just needed
Need
to do
a-
it twice.
Even out, like you said.
Need a new poll in the chat, AJ. Can Manic see? Can he see straight? Can he
All right.
not?
Give me a minute as KU working on moving the ball around. Looking for something down under. Baycott fighting there. Good to no good. UNC Manic will rebound the ball.
They could have called another travel there on McCormick.
They really could have, but apparently didn't want to. Going to the... Oh, Manic with another one from his favorite spot. That one will also fall. Jeez.
Brady Manic. Like I said, I mean, he's like 47% on the season. One of the best
I don't think he
three-point
can
shooters.
see. I think he's just
in the
putting them up
country.
there and they're falling.
No, he's... can you repeat yourself, Noah?
My bad.
You're good.
Oh, that's what I said, Matt. He should just close his eyes and shoot. He's shot enough of them on the season. He should be able to it's all muscle memory at that point, right? You don't need to see. You just shoot.
All right,
blindfold.
D-Gens, we've been asking the question, and we want to know what you think. Poll is live right now. Can Manic see after getting hit in the eye, in both eyes, on separate occasions? Can he see? Is he okay? Drop a vote in the chat, and for all of you listening, watching, we do really appreciate it. like, share, subscribe. It does help out this show more than you could imagine as we are sitting here in yet another commercial break. Noah, I will say, we talked about it the last time we were on. Still not a lot of depth in these college basketball commercials. Still a lot of the same bullshit that we were seeing on repeat the first weekend.
It's cancel commercials.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But, who cares? I'm not watching for the commercials anyways.
I mean, neither am I, Noah, but at least when there's new and exciting commercials on and stuff, like right now when we're in commercial break and we've been calling the game, we can talk about it. But right now, I'm seeing the same Hummer commercial that I've seen repeated the last 17,000 times whenever I turn on a sporting event.
I thought you liked that one.
Dude, I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's like, I just want to see the car do the sideways thing. I just want to see the car do the sideways thing. I don't care about the crabs walking around in the song. There we go. It's doing the sideways thing. That's cool. I'm happy again. But it's just such a build-up to get there. Like, let's just do 30 seconds of it doing the sideways thing. That's awesome.
No, it's not.
Dude, it's so cool. It's so cool.
It is pretty cool.
Come
I'll
on.
give it to you. It is
Goodbye
kinda
parallel parking. You just press a little button. It goes...
cool.
Tommy Doyle in the chat saying he doesn't need eyes. I couldn't agree with you more. Let's go ahead and take a look at the poll right now. 75% say yes, he can see, and 25% say no.
I agree with the no.
Maybe he is closing his eyes. Who knows? We'll have to see.
That's how we play golf. Close your eyes and swing.
That would explain
Grip it and
why
rip
you
it,
lose
baby.
a lot of balls there, man.
That's why I always win.
Speaking of which,
Trust the
shout
swing.
out Masters coming up. We might get into a little Masters talk at halftime since the halftime will probably be an hour and a half.
Of nothing.
Yeah. No.
Is there like a performance at halftime or anything?
Well,
Or is
Imagine
it...
Dragons has been performing like during the
It's your
pregame
favorite
show.
person, Lizzo.
As we get back to the action here. God.
Okay.
As we get
Matt's
back
off
to
the rails.
He is. Yep, we're killing it tonight. As we see the KU student section saying, we do not need seats. Let's crowd as far forward as we can. Same with the UNC fans. Can't say I blame them, but I would probably be standing on a chair, Noah.
In the back.
Yeah, so I
you
can
get
actually
the-
see.
Yeah, exactly. Smart man. I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, not all of us need to do that, so.
Yeah, Noah, sorry. Not all of us can be 6'12", okay?
Yeah, sorry, Noah.
Abaji inbounds the ball now. Harris Jr.
All right, this is looking real good for North Carolina.
Hey, they're
Let's go
up,
North Carolina.
up by 6 right now. 14-4 run in the last 4 minutes, 45 seconds. KU looking to put a stop to that. Driving to the paint. Goes up for 2. Still nothing there. KU's got to get it figured out underneath if they're not going to be able to turn their three-point game on.
Yes, does help, when you can make shots.
Got to be able to score points in this league as Baycott will get another foul. Looks like he may have been hitting the head.
Let's see what the over-under's at.
So what? North Carolina's on like a 14-4 run right now, maybe?
Yeah, in the
Something
last
like that?
5 minutes, and now Baycott's going back to the line. Oh, he was just trying to make it look like he got hit in the face. As we await the shots, Tommy Doyle, I don't know what you mean by that's Matt's motto, but
I have
Oh,
a lot
God.
of mottos that cannot be announced.
I think the don't need eyes, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, rip it and grip it. Close your eyes and swing.
Oh,
oh man. As Baycott with the second one does fall. 29-22, 7-point lead now for North Carolina. Kansas needs to figure something out here. Lightfoot not looking good. In foul trouble already. Moving the ball around, no. Not finding anything. KU still trying to figure it out. Largest deficit in the tournament. They go up. They are miscommunicating there, bro.
They're looking shaky.
Looking real shaky. Big three from UNC. Tried to...
And the foul.
they're going to get the foul. That's... No way. No way they got that foul.
well, yeah, he hit him in the arm
camera,
from
no.
behind.
But, he didn't touch him.
He got his forearm.
Almost tore his arm off.
He didn't touch him.
All right,
Physical
well-
assault, AJ.
AJ needs to get his eyes checked, but
Oh, man. Me and Manic can go to the same doctor.
Who has better
Manic and
eyesight
I.
right now, AJ or Manic?
you always hate to see that too. Like when the foul comes after the ball's been released.
Yeah,
Like, there's no need to touch somebody
no need.
or make contact, especially like if you're gonna make the contact, mess up the shot with the contact. You
Yeah.
know? If you're gonna foul hard. Like, don't.
No, 100%. And now we're going to the line for 3. But don't worry, Noah. I saw Remy Martin sitting down, and he might be checking in as my camera continues to do the thing.
Yeah, Remy coming in to miss some more threes.
Oh, Noah, let's stop
gonna
thinking like
Come
that.
in to screw up the game.
Positive vibes here.
See, Matt's on the same page.
That's because he's the under in UNC.
And
now
the
UNC's
spread,
up
baby.
by 10.
I'm looking real good on the spread.
4:15 left to go here in the first. Kansas needs to figure something out going into halftime here. Need to cut this deficit down by a little bit. Martin dishes it out. Sloppy pass. 10-0 run for North Carolina. Just points for them. Looking for something underneath. Goes up. No foul there. Manic will get the block and dish it out. Here we go. UNC moving the ball around. Big 3 contested. No good. Kansas with the rebound, not letting Manic get there. They're going to need to stop limiting those possessions. We're going to get a foul on the floor, though. The points will not count.
No bueno.
No bueno.
Yeah. Is that your official call, Matt?
Can we get this in Spanish broadcasting too? You need to up your game, AJ.
You know, I was.
Yeah, just hit
Plus
that
everything
SAP button. Hit that SAP button on the remote.
You know, I did take about, 8 years of Spanish, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably say a sentence or two, you know? Not about
understand
basketball
you.
or anything that has to do with the game, but I can say a sentence in Spanish.
Como se dice?
Well, you know, I was gonna say I won't be because I don't need to be making a fool of myself on air. But
As we are in another commercial break, waiting for the game to come back, UNC with a nice lead right now. Kansas struggling to see anything fall. Noah,
Check the
besides
signs.
being the obvious and saying, oh, well, Kansas needs to make some more points and they need to, set up better shot. What do they need to do besides maybe get the lead out of their ass?
Get their head out of their asses. That's what they need to do.
yeah, I mean they need to make some shots.
Yeah.
No, they just need to. I mean, they need to clean it up. They're just not getting anything to fall on the offensive end. They've been doing okay. North Carolina's not shooting particularly great.
No.
Especially around the rim, like Kansas is missing a lot of shots around the rim, and you could go two ways with that. One of that would be stop trying to shove everything inside at the rim, and trying to go straight up at Baycott and all that because it's not working. I would say more movement and more passing to get open looks, because if they can start getting open looks, like they can drain them and it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Remy
But
has all the time in the world. He can make anything.
They're for some reason, it seems like Kansas is not taking they're not working to get those easy shots. They're just settling for, more difficult shot selection.
100%. Tommy Doyle in the chat with probably the take of the night. Put the basketball in the hoop. I mean, honestly, Tommy, great reporting there. It's like you're live in person and talking to the coaches and everything, getting their input.
Put the ball in
Yeah,
the hoop,
put the ball in the hoop. Gotta love those obvious coaches. They're the best.
Just put it right in.
K-Tech, you gotta hit the ball. Oh, okay. Okay.
Stab.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought I was supposed to just watch it go by.
Well, got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything's except that
this-
bottom stat.
yeah. Yeah, you start looking at the rebounds, you start looking at the second chance points, and that's where you start to see the difference in this game.
And the face shots.
In the continued beating that, I mean, bro, he might as well sign up for the MMA after this, after taking some shots. Dana White, give him a call. I mean, he will be the tallest featherweight you have, but he can take a beating.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be a featherweight.
Phantom weight.
Phantom?
Phantom.
Phantom?
The phantom weight.
SKU inbounds the ball. Trying to make something go here with 3:42 left to go in the first. They need to do something to make the ball fall. goes underneath. Hesitation. Still doesn't go in. My goodness.
I mean, this is what I was saying. They keep trying to go inside directly up and at the rim, and it's clearly not working. Like, kick it
Clearly.
out. Get a Baji going or something. Like,
Yeah, I feel like he has not touched the ball at all tonight. And Baycott just is taking
that's
over underneath.
Yeah. Well, that's a mismatch.
Yeah.
I mean, Wilson's not going to be able to hold his own against Baycott underneath in the paint.
None at all. Oh, and getting rejected at the rim again. Because we're going to keep going down under when something doesn't work and keep doing it. This is unbelievable. As UNC now with the ball, taking their sweet time to set something up.
Like, at this point, too, it's like, North Carolina started a little slow and they've made adjustments. And I think, I'd say Hubert Davis is out coaching Bill Self right now.
He really, yeah. I mean, Self is kind of in a pickle right now, taking a timeout. I mean, they got to get some type of game plan together. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's as simple as, gosh darn it. Stupid camera. But I don't know if it's as simple as just let's dish the ball outside until we get a mismatch we don't like and take that three, get Remy hot, get Abaji hot, get anyone hot. Because right now, they ain't looking too hot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what the answer is, but clearly going up at the rim is not working out well.
Not at all. And while we're in commercial break, Matt, do you have the live lines for us by chance?
I do.
What are we looking at?
Nothing good, but
Good.
nothing that I'd want. We're looking at -5.5 North Carolina now at -120. That over under at 147.5, so not much movement still. Kind of like that, but still too early to tell. Oh, just switched to 146.5, 145.5. Okay, big movement. Money lines at -350 North Carolina now.
Ooh, what's Kansas?
Plus 260 for Kansas.
I mean, yeah, 14-point deficit.
Yeah.
We'll see.
-400.
Like I said,
plus
though,
290 now. People are hitting
Bill Self
hard.
hasn't really made any adjustments here during the first half, but
No.
he has a couple times this tournament already made some really good halftime adjustments, and we've seen a completely different second half Kansas team in a few games.
And let's hope we can see that as we do see another turnover by Kansas. Can't get anything. They'll hack him, though. No foul there.
Nice camera angle.
Yeah, whoa. I don't know what the call was there. Camera's got all messy.
Looked like a block and then an offensive rebound and then a foul.
And yet again, we see Baycott going to the line, proving that his foot
Yeah.
is totally fine.
I was going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say his ankle's feeling, I mean, it might be in pain, but I think his ankle's quite all right.
Yeah, I think he's doing just fine. I think he was putting on a little bit of a show during the pregame. 37-22,
I don't know about
Baycott taking another shot.
I don't know about a show necessarily, but like he wasn't going to miss this game. He wasn't going to like be on the bench for most of this game unless he absolutely couldn't play on it.
Uh-oh. C Tuna in the chat. Wheels have fallen off for KU. I mean, let's not go there yet. I mean, it's still pretty... It's only a 16-point game. It's not looking good right now, but like Noah was saying, Bill Self making a lot of good halftime adjustments throughout the tournament. They'll figure something out because going underneath is not working as KU inbounds the ball. 2:14 left to go here in the first. Goes up. Oh, we'll get a shot foul finally. KU going to the line.
Abaji's got to get heated up here.
Bro.
Kansas obviously a very good team, very deep, but to me Abaji's the only one on this Kansas team who's really capable of just taking over the game on his own, and I'd be running everything through him at this point for the last 2 minutes of this half.
No, absolutely. And I mean, he only has 5 points right now, but misses that free throw. But that's what happens when you haven't taken any shots all quarter. As we
And
wait
we'll
the second
see.
shot.
We'll see if fatigue comes into play at all. Obviously, like North Carolina playing pretty much the same 6 guys the entire first half. Kansas has been at least 8 or 9 guys deep this game, I believe.
Yes, and Abaji will make the second one, 23-38. Only 15 points separates the two. As North Carolina now taking the ball up. Remy Martin trying to play some tight defense. Manic with the ball now. Being able to see, apparently. Kicks it out. UNC being very shot selective. You know, they're taking their time. They need to know it's on their side. Baycott going down. Looks like we're going to get a foul, really? Looks like he just tripped.
Yeah. North Carolina, you know, they've already been to the free throw line 14 times this half, I believe is what I just saw. 13 to 14. And that's been the huge difference in this game is these, you know, these free throws. And North Carolina's draining all their shots for the most part. Like I said 13 to 14 so far. Going to have 2 more attempts here for Baycott. 6 of 7 on his own.
Jeez. And the first one will not go. Still 15-point game as UNC looks like they'll be making their first substitution of the game. Manic's sitting out.
No, they've made substitutions because Baycott's gotten some rest. Manic's gotten some rest.
Baycott with the second one. Still no good.
Yeah, looks like they're going a little bit deeper into their bench here for the last 2 minutes of this half. Probably just giving some of those guys a little breather.
And hey, let's see if KU can capitalize, but not starting off good with that missed 3 right there. UNC now moving the ball. Oh, nope, they're taking their time. I lied. Going to try to set something up. Shot clock, they're just going to eat that up.
Yeah. No, they're at this point, they are completely content to maybe give away a possession here, just go into half up double digits.
Yeah, and as they should be, you know, they're essentially trying to kneel it out. Long 3. No good. KU will get the rebound as it was trying to get thrown out of bounds on them. Looking for something going under. Oh my God, it doesn't go when they go under. The ball doesn't go in. Oh.
Yeah, this is a little painful to watch, the amount of misses right up at the rim. Like, I'd love to see a graphic of Kansas's shot chart this game because there would be a ton of X's within 5 feet of the rim.
Yeah. What did you say, Matt?
I took the under at 144 and a half.
Took the live under 144 and a half. So
I
you're
wanted it at 155 and a half, but it was moving, so I took it there. It's going to be, at halftime, it's going to come in at about probably 140, I bet, so I did it in.
You think it's going to be 140 at halftime?
I think so. Probably, maybe even 138, 140-ish. So
I bet it's like 76 to 78 points
total.
Probably.
over what the score is at half.
Now, see Tuna in the chat saying, why would they not try to shoot from outside when going inside is not working? Well, we can't figure that one out, Tuna. It's honestly a stupid game plan. It's like when you have the best running back in the league and you don't hand it off to them. It's just something that you do, and there's no good explanation for it. Hopefully at halftime, Self can get in there and shape everyone up, because right now, not looking too good for Kansas and the Jayhawks. 49.1 seconds left to go here in the first. UNC going to just abuse this shot clock right here. I mean, they're going to try to move it around and everything, but they are not worried about putting up points if they don't have to. 10 seconds left. Ooh, Baycott out on Baycott. It will be KU's ball. Let's see if they can get. They will have to get a shot off as 6.5 seconds separate the shot and play clock. Let's hope they can get 2 out of this, or 3.
Yeah, Kansas needs to get. They need to see something fall here before the half.
Yeah, just for morals. Oh, Remy's going to take the last shot.
I like that. Less points. We want the under.
Kansas trying to create some space. Find something. Long 2 is good. Wow, when you don't drive underneath, a shot goes in. Who would have thunk? Oh, we did 5 minutes ago.
And when you put the ball in your best player's hands, typically good things start to happen. North Carolina going to go into half, probably up 13 minimum, going to have a chance to extend that.
They try to, not going to get it. Oh, they will get the
put back
there.
Good.
Whoop, whoop. And we'll go into the half. North Carolina
15.
Up 40. Kansas 25 going into half here. Noah, Matt, exciting first half action of basketball. Not seeing KU put on the performance that we're used to seeing them put on, especially the way they've been going this tournament. Matt, starting with you. As a UNC bettor and everything, you got to be feeling really damn good right now about the money line and the spread.
Yep.
What does UNC need to keep doing in order to, secure your win?
Honestly, I like that they're winning, but honestly, just the big thing for me is that under right now. Honestly, that's just sitting really super pretty, and then that spread. I just need North Carolina to just keep playing their tight D, not switch it up, because that's the one way to lose a game. Last 5 minutes, you try to slow down and play the clock. You'll lose that way in any kind of sport. Don't play the clock, just continue playing your game, and Kansas will struggle to come back against them. That's what I think.
We'll see. We'll see about that. Noah, what do you think Kansas has to do in order to not only stay in this game, but come back and get some points and get the lead and everything?
They need major adjustments on both sides of the ball at halftime. Like, they got to figure out how they're going to start putting up points on offense, and then they got to tighten up defensively. Not necessarily tighten up, but they can't be fouling. Like, you can't send North Carolina to the free throw line, almost 20 times.
No, you just can't have it.
In this, because, North Carolina's got almost half their points from the free throw line. So you got to be, I should say, not necessarily tighten up on D. They need to play smarter defense, and they need more movement and, both ball movement and off the ball movement to set up better shots. And, if it comes down to it, just give Ochai the ball and
Yes.
let him create his own shots, because he is capable of doing that. Now, obviously, you don't want that to be like your, first plan of attack, but if things aren't working, you might have to resort to just letting Ochai do his thing.
No, 100%. And I always go back to, do you think the Lakers back in the day would put the ball in anyone else's hands with a title on the line except Kobe? No. They would give the ball Kobe. They would let the entire offense run through him because he was their best player, best scorer, and everything. That Baji, to make a very loose comparison just in the value of the players, is Kansas's Kobe. And if your Kobe isn't playing, or you're not giving your Kobe the ball, you're SOL.
Very true.
It is.
Your game makers, your key players, they're there for a reason.
Well, you know what they say, big-time players step up in big-time moments, and
Yes.
you got to give those players an opportunity to take it over. Baycott's been, he's been playing absolutely great for North Carolina, one of their best players. And Abaji hasn't, it's not like he's not playing well. He just hasn't been very active doing anything. Like, he's only taken, he's 3 or 4 from the field. He's just hasn't taken very many shots. You'd like to see that volume increase in the second half.
You really do. No, while we're in halftime, I'm going to take over with Matt here, and I'm going to let you step away for a minute.
Perfect.
All right, see you in a bit, bud. Matt, what can we say that hasn't been said already? The shots aren't falling for KU. UNC all of a sudden seems to be turning it on. Manic apparently can see.
Can see, or he's just put him up. Who knows?
Who knows? And if he is
Just
closing his
feeling it.
eyes, I cannot wait for that documentary to come out. Where he's like, I couldn't see the entire national championship, so they passed me the ball and I would just throw it.
Just throw it up. That's how I used to play ball, and just throw it up.
Hey, sometimes.
And free throws. I make all free throws except a couple.
Yeah.
Free throws are big.
Big free throw shooter.
Free points you can't give up. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
free
a
point.
Free shot.
Absolutely. KU's doing a lot of that right now, though.
I got a question for you. Remember I called that over-under at 140?
Yeah, what's it at?
It's at 145 and a half.
Woo.
So I might just have to slam that. Because it's at 65 right now, so that's adding up to 130.
130 if they stay on pace. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's even going to slow down more.
You think it's going to slow down more?
Yeah.
In order for the...
Should I drop it even more to 130 and test my limits?
If you can. I
Let's
know
see.
in Arizona, some
Don't.
alternate markets you can't do
Yeah,
like
they don't
that.
allow it now.
But if you could tease it, take it down to 30 and 130 and take the over at that point.
But still, that 145 and a half at minus 105, which is a good lock, too.
Yeah, 145 at minus 105. That's some good value there. The book's trying to get you to bet on that side. What's the juice on the other one? 120 then?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting when the books, you add them together, they like to stay around 125, 130, when you add the two odds together
the
and everything.
juice.
Yep, the juice. The juice. For those of you who don't know what the juice is, that is the price on the bet. So, for example, at minus 7.5, right? Well, no. North Carolina money line right now is minus 450. So in order to win $100 from the book, you'd have to bet 450 on North Carolina to win. Whereas Kansas at plus 310, you just have to bet $100 and you win 310 right there. That's the beauty of the underdog. And it's one of those things where maybe I need to.
Always bet the underdog. Always pays, especially NFL. NFL. I don't say college football, but NFL.
College football, if you can hunt the right lines, you can get some.
Yeah, you got to shop your lines on college. Only take like find three each week, and then lock those in.
Lock those suckers in, as we are seeing highlights now from the first half. And I mean, they're just showing North Carolina, after the opening 5-6 minutes even, they just started finding the basket. They just started draining their shots, playing great, sound basketball. And that's one thing I will say about these two teams. Not a lot of fouls this game. I don't know if that's just the refs letting the boys play or if they're actually just playing decent ball. What do you think, Matt?
I think a little mixture of both. It's a championship game. The refs always, you got to let them play. Nobody watches so they can hit fouls. Nobody likes that stuff. But also, I think that's just a little mixture of both.
Ooh, really
but
quick.
A little bit more end on there. Let them play.
Yeah, really quick. Tommy Doyle in the chat saying, Zoinks, seeing 143.5 at minus 115. Tommy, are you taking that under?
Ooh, it just dropped.
Oh, it did just drop.
Yeah,
Ooh,
2 points.
Tommy.
I should have taken out 45.
I mean, that's some juice right there. That's not bad.
The minus 115.
Minus 115.
Or 110 for the
you're going to
under.
be paying an extra 5 cents to buy those 2 points. If you're going to take the over, take the over. 143.5 though is scary for an under better though, because like you said, they're going to be at about 130.
Yeah.
But I mean, that only gives you about 13 points of messing around. I mean,
especially if Kansas comes back, they're going to close. That'd be a deficit to close. That's already points right there.
If Kansas starts shooting well, UNC's going to have to start shooting better.
Yep, exactly. So I'm set on my bets. I don't know. I'm curious to see how this jumps around the first 5 minutes of the open half.
Honest to God, I would have taken, if this was still the beginning of the game, I would have taken that under. If North Carolina was playing that way and UNC was, and
all my biscuits on that under.
Yeah, but the way this game's going right now, I mean, 25-40. We've seen deficits like this come back from all the time.
Yeah. And it's a good team, so they're more than capable of it.
They are. It's gonna be a tough one, but hey. It wouldn't be a national championship game if there wasn't some crazy shit going on.
Deficit of 15 going to the half.
Ooh, Tommy, thank you for the clarification. He took the 143.5 as an over, and that's the middle. Tommy, I love it. Keep it cooking.
Smart man.
Keep it cooking. And for all you degens out there listening, you got anything to say, drop it in the chat. Kansas can get back, and this can come down to free throws. One thing we haven't seen this entire March Madness, buzzer beater.
Yeah, you were talking about that before.
We haven't seen a buzzer beater all tournament, Tommy. This might not just come down to free throws. This might come to one shot that someone has.
Yeah, especially if Kansas is down now. They're not going to foul. It'll be a buzzer beater if they
Tommy
bring it back.
Also taking Kansas total over 69, their team total. Love that bet. Love that, Tommy. That is beautiful. As we welcome back the man with the numbers, the sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, welcome back to the show. I think your mic's off. You mute yourself again, bud? Yeah, you did, didn't you?
You know it.
I do know it.
Never fails.
It doesn't fail. I am going to step, or do you need to step away?
I was going to step away.
You step away, and then I'll step away. Matt, Noah, this does give me the perfect opportunity to talk about this with you. Tommy in the chat mentioning Kansas can get back in this, and this game could come down to free throws. As I mentioned with Matt, excuse me, we have not had a buzzer beater.
Yeah, we've been lacking those.
Been lacking.
Not a true game-winning buzzer beater all tournament. I'm pretty sure.
No.
A little bit of disappointment. I've been waiting for it since day one, and I don't know. I don't really see that happening necessarily in this one.
Hey,
I don't want to say that
coming out of the gate and everything, they could just start lighting it up.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's insurmountable, but North Carolina's they got They got a pretty nice lead right now, and I think Kansas is going to be hard pressed to fight back into this one. They're going to have to get it done on. They're going to have to get it done on the defensive end. I mean,
Yes.
Jayhawks offense is plenty capable of heating up and making shots and getting that fixed. I'm not so sure that they're going to be able to clean it up enough on the defensive end to they're going to have to hold North Carolina to probably 30 points or less, I would say, in the second half. And I don't know that I see that happening.
It all depends how they come out. If they come out hungry and wanting it like they did in the first half, then they're going to have no issue, coming back and winning this game. But if they keep stale, they keep playing like they're playing, I mean, this game is over. And KU doesn't seem like the team that this game would be over right now.
Now, I'm never Kansas is so good and so deep, but they're never a team that I'm gonna fully count out of it, because that would be just foolish to do that. But like I said, it's going to be a tough uphill battle if they want to win this.
Yeah, C Tuna in the chat saying, hold on, I missed some stuff. Let's go over this real quick. C Tuna, maybe a little bit early to call it. I agree, hoping for the best. And then Tommy saying, Manic comes back and can't hit anything. That would be amazing.
Those eyes swell up a little bit.
Eyes swell up a little bit more. And then Tuna saying again, you could wait until 10 minutes in. If they remain ahead by 15, I will call the game. Matt, do you think this game's over? I want your thoughts on that while I step away for a second.
No game's over till it's over.
I would agree.
Yeah, and especially championship game, these are the two best teams in the nation. Then it's not over. No way. Just as quick as the opening, they were down by what, and now look at the score. It can flip just like that.
Yeah, obviously, it's college basketball. You see quick, 10-12-0 runs over the course of 2-3 minutes all the time. So,
all the time.
If Kansas can come out and hit them with a 8 or 10-0 run to start the second half, then we got a game.
I think they will need that, though. They have to come out quick at the half for sure.
Yeah, they're going to have to come out hot. And at the very least, need to, I'm looking at this first 4 to 5 minutes of the second half specifically. And there's, if they can keep it around 15, they're still alive.
Yeah.
If it gets any worse, if this lead balloons to 20 at any point, then I'm still not calling it over, but
it's more likely.
If North Carolina comes out and scores the first 5 or 6 points of the second half, that's going to make it real tough.
Really tough, really tough. I'm going to be watching the lines this first opening 5 minutes. It's going to be bouncing around a lot, I feel like.
Yeah, and depending on how you look at it, the first couple minutes of any given half can definitely be a good indicator of how that half might go.
True.
But, again, it is college basketball, and anything can, flip on a dime.
Mm-hmm. That's what I love about college, other than the pros. It's more, you don't know what you're going to get. That's the best way for me to put it.
Yeah. And
who's your favorite going into the game now? You like Kansas, right?
Yeah, I had Kansas in this one.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm hoping that Kansas gets a little comeback, but I just don't want to see any baskets be made at all. None. Zero points in the second half is my goal.
Matt just wants the final score to be 40-25, North Carolina.
Yeah, happy man.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Nice to be back. Just catching up. Yeah, I mean, this has been a game, and we're really hoping that Kansas figures it out. Now, before we do get back, the Masters returns to CBS April 9th.
The Masters.
Boys, do we have any thoughts on the Masters? What's going on? Or, I mean, Tiger Woods looks like he's coming back. Hasn't been officially announced yet. He's having a press conference tomorrow. He says he's going to be a game-time decision. But practicing, playing with Justin Thomas and his son and everything, I mean, I think it's pretty much safe to say that the Tiger is out of the cage and ready to strike again at the Masters and get another
jacket.
A
green one, to be specific.
Yeah, I think he's 40-1 last I saw.
I just saw him at 50-1. Well, I saw him at 50-1 at my book.
Oh,
pull
okay.
that one
But-
dude didn't put my life savings on it right now.
I don't know about responsibly
Yeah,
putting
responsibly.
your life savings on it. Absolutely.
That's a joke. I don't have a life savings yet.
Yeah.
I got jokes.
But I mean, obviously going into it, you got to look at John Rahm and a lot of the guys that are just playing good. Matsui's been playing good golf lately. Just good. And I mean, honestly,
The number one in the world, Scheffler.
Scheffler is
Yes.
number one really still?
I think so.
I mean, Scotty Scheffler's won like 3 out of the last 6
Well, yeah.
like PGA Tour
You
events.
always
He's
gotta look
playing.
at the returning
lights
champion,
out.
Morikawa.
Ooh, interesting bet right here. Wire to wire winner of the Masters plus
I don't understand
1400.
that. What is wire? I've never
So
heard
wire
of
to
that.
wire means the same.
Means they have
person
to be in-
stays in the lead the entire event.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, not
what's that? line
not the
at?
entire event like that. They just have to be in first place at the end of all 4
Each day,
days.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
That's a tough one. You have to take that lead and then hold it.
yeah. Take the lead and hold it. Kansas went wire to wire in their last game, taking the lead early and staying up.
See, I don't trust. I wouldn't take that. I don't trust that
Nah,
because
that's a trap.
No, that is ridiculous.
unless
doesn't
somebody
happen
has an
at all.
incredible Thursday and they're up like 4 or 5 strokes at the end of Thursday, I don't like the odds of that.
And still, they'll probably, even if they hold it the first 3, they're most likely choke the 4th.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
It is hard to say, but luckily, Noah and I will be coming with a special edition of Degenerate Bets Masters Edition, where I will be talking with my golf voice the entire episode.
Boys.
Let's maybe not do that.
No, not a fan of that.
Oh, your golf voice is borderline creepy.
Oh no, it's
Let's
just
hear
golf.
it. I want to hear some.
I just did it.
I want to hear some more.
Open your ears, Matt.
I was a little zoned out there for a second.
Oh man, as we are still here awaiting return to play. Back in the chat,
You guys need to get a spinning wheel.
Tommy mentioning what?
Like a gift wheel or just like a wheel. Just to spin it and put random stuff on there. Just a dumb thought.
I'm down to get a wheel. I'm down to get a wheel. Should we get a wheel?
Do it. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat now. Make another poll. Do we get a wheel?
Wheel of Fortune.
Do we get a wheel of fortune? There we go. No, because then I'm gonna have to build that, and I don't want to build that. I don't want to buy one. No, we're not doing the wheel right now.
We're gonna table that idea
Table
for the time
that.
being.
We'll table that. Good thought, Matt.
All right, 50-50 raffle.
50-50 raffles, dude. Those are. Have you ever, dude?
My mom's won like 4 of them.
Has she really?
Yeah, sporting events. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's wild. She never goes to sporting events.
But she's been to 4 and just won some 50-50s.
Yeah, she's been like maybe 8 and won like half of them. Yeah, won a few thousand here and there.
That's insane. Well,
We
maybe.
never win it by ourselves, just when she's there.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, of course, of course.
It's just the one she has in her hands too.
Okay.
Like, you making fake tickets, woman?
Probably she's cheating somehow.
Probably.
Somehow.
Go and find the.
She finds which tickets they use, and then she goes through the school.
Or she goes and finds the person who has the winning one somehow.
Oh, and just like
Gimme.
takes it.
Just kidding. She's a lovely, kind-hearted woman. She's got some good luck.
Very good luck. As we see, oh, dude, I swear to God, we can't get away from Coach K. I mean, granted, he's won a couple finals or whatever.
Who
but
is Coach
jeez.
K? I'm just kidding. He is a goat, though.
Hell of a season.
Hell of an end.
Great.
What did they do last year? They didn't make it past like the Sweet 16, right?
Yeah, they had a pretty early exit, didn't they, Noah?
Bro, they didn't even make the tournament last year.
Wait, really? Why?
Yeah, they remember last year like all the blue bloods were just like terrible.
Not good.
So, wait a second.
That's the only reason Baylor won. I think Gonzaga made it in.
Yeah. No,
I'm
Baylor
pretty sure-
was the best team.
I'm pretty sure like Duke, North Carolina, and Kentucky all missed the tournament last year, and it was like the first time ever all 3 of those
Oh, yeah,
teams
that's
hadn't
right.
made it.
That's right. That was a weird year. Tommy Doyle in the chat also shouting out Coach 401k. He wants to call it.
He's probably putting his life savings on Tiger.
Coach 401k or
Yep, Coach
Tommy?
No, Coach 401k.
Yeah, probably not, Matt.
I think so.
Half
Half of it then.
Coach K does not seem like a gambler to me.
He seems like a big degenerate.
No.
He hides it well.
You think he hides it well?
I think so.
You think he's been betting on in Duke all along?
I'm not going to say anything about
Hero
that.
scenario?
No comment.
No comment.
Speak to my attorney.
Matt, we all know you don't have an attorney.
Yeah, I represent myself. I went to law school.
Yeah?
Yep.
And how did that go for you?
Fantastic. I know everything about law now.
You went to law school for what? Like a day?
Like 2.5. I read it all.
2.5 days. Oh,
Like
okay.
skim reading, yeah.
Matt showed
All right.
me the ticket and a life-saving Tiger. What ticket?
My life saving.
Tommy, no, do not put your life savings on Tiger.
Do it.
No, Tommy, no.
Remember responsible gambling.
Responsibly, yes. If
With a
you're
little
gonna-
bit irresponsibleness.
No.
Okay, fully irresponsible.
Responsibly.
Let's see if
Okay.
see if
Units.
Tiger even if he even gets through the first round or two.
True. I think I saw him.
think he
Tiger,
plays a
I
fifth
think
round.
You told me there was a line out for him not to make the cut, right?
Yeah, it's minus 250 for Tiger to miss the cut.
He's not gonna.
That's rough.
Can you?
And
I'm gonna place.
I think it
to
was
make
like-
the cut then.
yeah, it's like plus somewhere between plus 150 and plus 200 for him
That's
to make
not
the cut.
bad. The first, yeah, that's the first 2 days, so I like that. And that's like a field of 60. He's definitely got to hit that.
Or he doesn't. And minus
I might put my life savings on that instead.
You have to
Or
say
his-
responsibly.
No, remember I don't have life savings.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Oh man, as they were just showing the stats on the game as we are getting ready to go back to action, KU stats, I mean, they're not looking too hot.
Matt's gonna put all 10 of his dollars in the lint in his pocket on.
No, you got it wrong.
Tiger
Right?
to win.
10 pesos.
Oh,
All right.
man. Oh, basketball, thank God it's back.
Thank God. What are you gonna do all baseball season?
Huh?
What are you gonna do all baseball
I
season?
think Noah and I might mess around and call a game or two.
You're gonna lose yourself.
Definitely get into hockey and basketball a little bit more.
It's gonna be over right into season
What?
What?
or summer season. You only get a couple more months of each of those. The
Yeah.
finals will be quick.
Hopefully they're quick. I feel like the basketball postseason takes 3.5 years before it's finished, and then they're
It's
back
like
a month
2
later.
2 months.
As
Yeah,
UNC
something like that, give or take.
Yeah, something. UNC with the ball, moving it around. They're starting off a lot like they were ending it, taking their time, finding their shot. Kicking it to Baycott down under. He's making a move. Nothing there. Loses the ball a little bit. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. KU playing some really tight defense now. Ooh, we're going to get a foul, though. Oh, no, a travel. There we go.
From Kansas.
How the hell did you somehow end up a little in front of me?
Magic.
I don't know, man. I haven't touched the TV.
I touched it.
You probably did. As Kansas with the ball now taking it across court. Need to find something early. Need to figure it out. They get the little early gift. Oh, and they answer with the alley-oop from the big man. Looking good there. McCormick with the dunk. Boom. Maybe that is
Good opener.
yeah, that's the spark maybe that KU needed in order to get this game moving. UNC now with the ball. Moving it around. Caleb kicks it to Manic. Manic kicks it out. Trying to bob and weave a little bit. Looking for a shot. Kansas not giving one. Floater 2 is missed. Didn't get the shot clock violation. We're going to keep moving it. Kansas going a little bit more up-tempo, but they'll regather themselves now. Driving inside. Found a lane. Floater 2, no good. McCormick with the rebound, no good.
No foul.
I don't know what's going on. What is going on, ref? 'Cause there's that beautiful.
They're playing basketball is what's going on here.
Thank you, Noah. Thank you. Basketball. I forgot that's what we're covering.
Yeah, it is. Manic looks, I'm not really seeing a lot of puffiness or swelling or anything there.
No, maybe a nice cold compress or cut of meat was put on his eyes before the second half.
Bag of frozen peas.
Hey,
There we go.
make work what you got to make work. What?
Jeez.
Oh, 5-second violation. Awesome. Kansas now with the ball. Manic in disbelief. Still seeing some black and blue under his eyes, though. Kansas will inbound it from the baseline. Harris Jr. doing the inbounding. McCormick with the ball. That Baycott matchup's been a fun one all night. Kicking it around now. Big three from Kansas. No good. Manic with the rebound. Manic, I don't know. Excuse me. UNC pushes the ball now under. Baycott with the ball. Goes in. McCormick says, no, not today with the block. KU in transition with the two. Keeping it moving. 29-40, 18-08. Kansas starting off strong here in the second half.
Slow down. No points.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep it going here.
They will have to keep it going as UNC now starts moving the ball. Manic with it. Passes it out. Looking for something. Nothing really there. Behind the arc. Nothing available. Deep contested three is no good off the back of the rim. Kansas now kicking it out. Feeling comfortable. Feeling themselves. Looking to go in with the two. And they are seeing it continue to fall. The lead is now only 9. 31-40. North Carolina with the ball.
Where the over-under's at.
I'm looking at the money line. UNC moving it in, kicking it out now, looking around. Big three, wide open, is drained by North Carolina.
Money.
Great
That was
start,
Caleb
Tommy.
Love
I couldn't
right
agree
there.
more. As McCormick passes it off, looking for something. Nope, Abaji passes it off. Deep three. Kansas can't make one fall. Baycott gets the rebound. All right, UNC starting to slow it down, go back to their pace. 16:48 left to go here in the second. Floater two, awkward shot.
I think that was meant to be a pass, and then
Ooh.
that's going to be a goaltend.
Yes, that will be a goaltend on Manic. Count the points. He can't believe it. He did get great hops on there.
Yeah, the ball was just, above the rim at that point, so.
Can't do anything there. 10 points and still separate the two teams. Another big three off the front of the rim. Contested two is blocked away, but they will still get the rebound. Who cannot seem to make it fall over there. Another floater too. That one is good that time. UNC still taking advantage of all of those second chances they're getting, Noah, and damn it, it's working.
Yeah, I mean, Kansas has got to stop allowing all these offensive rebounds.
That they do.
You look at the second chance points there. North Carolina up 20-2 in second chance points.
Unbelievable as KU does make another drop, 35-45. Still down by 10. UNC with some movement on the ball. Deep three from them. Starting to get a little panicky, it looks like. KU now in transition. No. Oh, we're going to get the charge foul. Oh, no, blocking foul. Count the points. And one.
This is Kansas has gotten this game into a very manageable situation right now. You know what I always say, AJ, when you're down at halftime and fighting back, you want to break it up into 4-minute segments, 5 4-minute segments. Just get a little bit closer, make up a couple points each 4-minute segment, and you're good. And Kansas way above pace on that already. So
it's all about time management here, and hopefully Kansas can continue to do it. Tommy, I mean, Matt.
I'm feeling it's good still. The under's sitting nice. I'm sitting perfect.
Yeah, how do you feel about the way UNC's shooting the ball right now?
Oh, it's early.
Still early?
Yeah. I mean, hey, no points, right? So I can't complain.
Matt, obviously more worried about the under than the actual outcome of this. And honestly, I can't respect you enough for it.
Imagine watching a national championship game of any caliber and you're just cheering for no points. Not really caring about the teams. You're just like, I just want this to be a boring, low-scoring game.
Sucks. I hope this is the worst game in national title history.
Yeah, because everybody bets because they want to be good, but it's not. Doesn't always go how people want it. That's what I've learned.
So go ahead and just take the under on the natty. I see. I respect the
The enthusiasm.
the ingenuity. Let's go with that. I respect the ingenuity.
Yeah, we might have to fine-tune whatever that word is that we're using.
C Tuna in the comments, Noah wants to say that he does prefer breaking it up into 4 5-minute segments.
See, my only problem with that is you get the natural stoppage and media timeout every 4.
Oh.
So to me, that makes more sense versus getting your, if you do 4 or 5-minute segments, every one of those segments is going to be interrupted partway through by a media timeout.
So 4 minutes is a little better. It might be a more mathematical way to look at it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, not that there's a problem doing it either way, but obviously, I think just splitting a game up into chunks, it just fits better with the natural stoppages in the games if you're talking about 4 minutes.
Fair enough. Tommy, over 143 and under 151. I'm here for the middle. Hey, man.
But it's looking
good.
pretty decent right now. Not looking terrible on that standpoint.
Tommy, I really want you to get this middle. I really want you to get this middle. C Tuna coming back, Noah, saying, what about 6 segments, 3 minutes, 30 seconds each? So then you can already account for the stoppage and media timeout, and the first segment will get interrupted.
Now we're just getting overly we're just getting overly complicated at this point.
Honestly, I think you just take it into 21-minute segments.
1-minute segments.
Just play that.
So basically, back and forth possessions.
Just play the shot clock. All right. I want 40 good 30-second intervals.
1 20-minute segment.
As KU will make the free throw 38-45 now. Manic, 3 fouls, looking a little bit into foul trouble. Not too bad, though, as he gets the ball and kicks it out. Looking for a 3, not going to be there. UNC has been loving those contested twos. Let's see if they keep going to them. Nope, they're going to like to keep kicking it out. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Manic with a big 3 contested. No good. KU with the rebound.
Got a chance to cut it to 5 or even 4 points here.
Got a chance. Let's see if they can do it. Harris with the ball right now, trying to make a move. Kicks it out. Abaji kicks it in. Moving it up. Nope. Wrong numbers again. Big shot. No good, but we will get the 3 behind the line. We will get the foul behind the line, excuse me. Going to the line for 3.
I don't know if you just saw that little blip, but Kansas had 3 made baskets in the last 10 minutes and 27 seconds of the first half. They already have more made baskets in the first 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes of the second half.
Hey, that's fine. Let's keep it moving. Abaji going to the line. First one, no good.
And,
Luckily,
Abaji, he's not... he's a pretty decent free throw shooter, but he's nothing he's not like one of those guys who's lights out from the free throw line. But
yeah, makes that one though. Tommy in the chat saying after that missed 3, Manic can't see, it's confirmed. I mean, yeah, maybe. And then the 6 for 21 in the paint in the first half was painful to see from C Tuna. Very painful.
Yeah.
And the second one is no good. Third one.
I didn't realize it was 6 of 21. That number doesn't surprise me, given visually what I've been watching. But
ooh,
Yeah, that is rough.
UNC player is limping on the court right now. Don't really know what happened. Baycott takes the ball in. Nothing there. Out of bounds on KU. It will stay UNC's ball.
Good guy's
Love
ball.
is going out, though, as he's got an apparent... Oh, no, he's calling it off now, trying to walk it off.
I don't know if he just hit something or...
Twist, like, landed
stinger.
weird. He's trying,
He's-
but he cannot move. You got to get him out, coach. Baycott's
Yeah,
still moving underneath, not there.
I mean, at least for a couple minutes at this point, right?
Yeah,
Like,
just let him sit.
You can't have him in there with how immobile he is right now.
No. Oh,
Can't-
beautiful acrobatic layup, though, by KU. I believe that was Harris. As we will get a shooting foul on Baycott.
No, I'm surprised. You know, Kansas obviously making that shot there, anyways. But I'm surprised they didn't try to attack him there and work an open three or something. Instead, went for the contested acrobatic layup that did fall.
But hey, we'll take the points. It's a 4-point lead now. C Tuna saying they're 1 for 3 for free throws this court half. I know it's not looking good there.
Oh, yeah, Baji missed 2 of the 3 that he got there. Not
Yeah.
what you want. Meanwhile, Baycott's been pretty spot on. This will be his. I believe if he makes this, he's going to have 10 or 11 points. Well, I shouldn't have spoke too soon. I think he's still got 9 or 10 of his points are from the free throw line. He's been there a lot. Baycott's been living at the free throw line this game.
He has been, as Abaji goes for the 2, but will get some free throws. He's going back to the line. Leaky Black guilty of the foul. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
he rolled it.
just randomly.
Yeah.
Oh. He wasn't even like moving fast. That was just
No.
a
A bad
weird,
plant there.
weird misstep there.
Hey, Abaji's going to hit
Oh
one.
man, he's struggling. That's 2 for 6 now.
Did I say the free
This
throws,
game.
right?
Yeah.
Can't be giving them up.
Leaky Black,
I
I'm
had-
going to take a seat.
I think Ochai's got more misses on his own than North Carolina has as a team. I'm not even joking. I think North Carolina's missed 3, maybe 4, and Abaji's missed 4.
And make that 5, Noah.
Now 5. Yikes.
2 for 5, Tommy. He made 1 in the first one, too. As UNC looking to continue it rolling on offense, got to find something here. It's been working down under for him. Want to see if they keep going to that. Get the tie up. Possession arrow is KU's ball.
The foul trouble will be something to keep an eye on here.
Yeah. Manic has
Kansas
3.
can
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, Kansas can deal with foul trouble much better than North Carolina because they are deeper. North Carolina's hasn't been playing very deep in their lineup. But with 4 on Leaky Black and I think 3 on Manic,
Yep.
it'll get interesting here if North Carolina gets anybody else in foul trouble.
With 13-17 left, out on North Carolina staying KU's ball. 5 points separate the two teams. North Carolina still in the lead. Manic almost hit his head on the backboard there, trying to go for a trifecta. As we get another close-up of those black eyes, KU looking to inbound the ball, finds it in the corner. McCormick, floater hook is good for another 2 points. It's a 4-point game. Oh, 3-point game, excuse me. I can't
3-point
do
game.
math.
You know what? Math is hard sometimes.
It is, and that's why I got into sports. As Baycott, with the ball up top, passes it around, looking for something. They're going to keep the ball up top. They need to make something go in. A lot of spin, a lot of movement, but it gets chaotic.
That was
KU
wild.
with the rebound. Oh, just an easy layup. Make it a 1-point game. KU 45, North Carolina 46. We will get a timeout with 12:41 left to go here in the second half. Noah, the field house is going rompous there in Kansas.
Yeah, and I'm happy. I'm glad that this game got close again because It is the national championship. I do want a nice, fun, exciting game.
Yes.
Didn't want to see a blowout happening. Of course, I also do have Kansas, both on the spread and the money line. So like to see
Yes.
that as well. Yeah. And, it's just exciting for me, especially in this one, because I didn't particularly care from a personal standpoint between these two teams. So, the more exciting the game, the better for me, at least personally.
I'm with you on that. C-Tuna in the chat. What did you say about the 10-minute mark? You were right. We're not even at the 10-minute mark. And we still got a game here.
Let's see what these scores are at, or the lines.
Yeah, see what that total's at. Maybe you can keep on hitting that under.
No, I'm not betting anymore.
Well, yeah, I'm starting to feel some shades of that Elite Eight game between Kansas and Miami in this one, where, Miami was up a few points, going into the half, looked like they controlled the whole first half, and then it looked like Kansas was playing a JV team in the second half of that one.
Yeah, Kansas kind of took the ball into their hands to say, and, blew them out in the end. And we could be dealing with that here.
North Carolina's at plus 170.
North Carolina now positive money on the money line. What's the spread at? 1.5?
3.5.
3.5. North Carolina's now a 3.5 point dog.
Yeah, minus 115.
115 on the juice there.
North
The
Carolina's
books.
plus 3.5, yeah.
The books are not feeling confident about North Carolina.
Well, I mean, so this line is pretty much almost exactly where it started at this point.
Yeah, back to where we were.
Right back.
Basically, didn't even need to play the first part of this game, aside from the fact that fouls will play into this.
Yes.
I said Kansas has maybe 3 players with 3.
I believe
North
so,
Carolina,
yeah.
North Carolina dealing with Leaky Black at 4 and Manic at 3. Depth, C-Tuna, NC, not enough substitutions. I agree. I mean, they're just not as deep of a team, though, and that's been one of the biggest things about Kansas this season, this tournament, is they are so deep that you can get a lot of those substitutions and you get fresh legs, and that's huge. I mean, depth and age and experience are massive factors. I would say more so than skill once you get to, the March Madness tournament, and once you get deeper into the tournament.
100%.
It's important to be deep, important to have experience and age on your side.
And hey, that is what we could be seeing Kansas have here and walk away as we do see national championship history. Largest deficit overcoming 15 points in 1963, Loyola Chicago, where Kansas trailed by 16 tonight. So it would complete the largest comeback in history.
Fun fact, that Loyola team was led by Jerry Harkness.
Well, I have no idea who that is, but shout out to him.
Say Jerry Rice?
Not Jerry Rice. As he
Yes, Matt. Jerry Rice was playing college basketball in 1963. That makes total sense.
Time travel.
As UNC finally gets a layup to hit.
Yeah, Love is still favoring the one ankle. He hasn't come out of the game. He's not running the court as fast. He looked a little tender coming up after landing on that one, but keep an eye on that.
We'll see if Kansas exposes it as they kick it underneath the Braun. Braun with another easy 2 right there. 47-48, we're still at 1.
Well, and you saw there in the paint, Love wasn't even trying to jump up and contest that one.
No.
He just let Braun go up on that.
Yeah, he was like, have some fun, bud. Go in there. As Manic now with the ball passes it up top. Baycott with a nice pick. Can't get it, though. Trying again. Gets that one. There's the first open 3 I've seen all day. And they cannot get it. It'll go over the top of the backboard. It's going to be Kansas's ball. UNC not looking good behind the line. I mean, behind the 3-point line, as Tommy's Kansas over 69 is looking a little Real life.
It's I wouldn't say it looks good or bad right now.
I would say it looks like a bet.
I mean, if they continue scoring the way they have at the so far this half, they'll be fine. But if they hit another drought like they did for the whole
Which I'm hoping.
last the whole last 10.5 minutes of that first half, then that'll get messy. But
Yeah, and this is around the time where UNC started pulling away in the first half, so let's hope Kansas doesn't let go this time.
You hope. I don't hope.
Yes, I hope you don't. You're the only one.
No hope.
Well, hey, you got St. Peter's right. You might be right about UNC tonight. We will see.
So I wanted to get
Matt just wants people to be bored and miserable.
Yeah, I want destruction and upsets. Unruliness.
Matt was cheering for like a 44-38 game.
No, try like 25-25. Make it
You see, the problem
a
is
lot easier.
that would be a tie, and they don't allow those. So
It's all right. That's still
He was
like,
hoping for like a triple overtime, like 50-44 score or something like that.
spot on.
was hoping for like a Butler UConn. I don't know if you remember that one national championship game where like both teams shot below 30%.
Oh, that was rough.
That's
That
the
was
game I wanted.
Widely considered the worst college national championship we've ever had.
I mean, for good reason.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering correctly, both teams shot under 30% that game. UConn ended up winning by like 7 or 8 points. It was super low scoring,
Oh, I bet.
and it was just a mess of a game. And it wasn't even like all due to defense. It was just a bunch of missed shots, and it was like you look at that, watching a game like that, and you're like, how did these two teams end up here?
They fell apart.
Oh, man, we're almost there. Dude, honestly, I'm so sad that college basketball is almost over for the season, but I'm so happy that we're almost done with these commercials.
I'm ready for football.
Still got a while on that one.
I know. At least it's summertime.
True.
Yeah, what are they saying now, Matt? Is it hail to the commies?
Redskins. It's still the same thing. No, they're still rolling with it in DC, dude. The fans there won't accept it either. Nobody will accept it.
Oh, I thought that was
I believe
interesting how they kept the band kept playing the song even after they changed the name to football team.
Yep.
I truly believe that the new commander, we'll get to that in a little bit, as
Not the
KU
Commanders.
inbounds the ball as we have 11:20
The commies.
left to go here. The commies.
I'm
shot.
buying them,
Big
renaming
three.
them back.
Oh, in and out for Abaji. No good
When was
there.
the last time Kansas had the lead? Not since
been a while.
the other half, right?
It's been a while.
I believe 18-16 was the last Kansas lead.
While ago, in fact, as they get an easy dunk there, 50-47, 3 points separate the teams. Kansas looking to complete the largest comeback in history, but can you get kicking? Kicking call? Call kick?
Un goal.
Un goal? Goal! Shout out to the U.S. qualifying for the World Cup in Qatar next November.
My friend said he's going to make a shit ton of money
pretty
off
sure-
of the World Cup.
Hell yeah.
So I said, like, give me your shit.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, U.S. got. I mean, we'll talk about that at commercial break, I guess.
Absolutely. As KU, trying to make something happen, goes inside. That seems to continue to work, and this will be a
And
3-point play coming up.
They're pumped.
Abaji,
Wow,
though, going to the line.
3-point opportunity.
Yeah. 3-point opportunity. He has been sketch as hell behind the line.
Let's check these lines. Curious.
I mean, that two for 6 or 2 for 7 that Abaji's shooting from the free throw line isn't looking particularly great.
Yeah, not particularly what you want to see from your star player, but hey, we'll take it if he can tie it up right here as he gets ready for the shot. It's good. We have a tied ball game in New Orleans, 50-50, with 10:53 left to go here in the second half of the national championship game.
At 100 points, ooh, I'm
100 points? You sweating a bit, bud?
Butthole's clenching a little bit. So, muy pequeño.
I mean, It should be okay,
Yeah.
points wise.
Still always got to worry.
True, as Baycott now with the ball driving in, floating to, is
Whoa.
very short, can't get
I got
near
blocked.
a touch of the rim.
I think that got blocked.
Oh, did it? That would make a lot more sense.
Kansas
KU
wants this lead
trying to get this lead back for the first time. Oh, Remy with the corner. Remy time is
Wow,
back.
he actually did something.
Remy with the three. Ice in his veins, decided to do something and be productive. And KU gets the steal. In transition now. Big man goes up. Oh, and one. And one. Count it. Go to the line. It's going to be 55 to 50. That was a bullshit call, though.
No, I mean, it was the right call. That was just a dumb move by Baycott. It's like either commit to taking the charge or get out of the way. I don't know why you like step in front and then duck your shoulder at the last second, like trying to avoid the contact. Like, if you're Baycott there, you either plant your feet and commit to taking the charge, or you just get out of the way and let him have it. Give a free free throw attempt for no reason there.
KU now up 56 to 50. Tommy in the chat really quick asking Matt, did you take under 143?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And a half.
And a half.
Can't forget that
Well, it might
half.
have been 144 and a half out of 3 lists.
KU's on a 9-0 run in the last minute. Just absolutely catching fire. UNC can't catch a break, but they make that shot there. 52
Yeah, they needed
56.
something to fall there.
Tuna in the chat, is UNC demoralized or can they get it together? That is something that we will have to see. Those 2 points right there definitely helped. Oh, and we were so good, but this is the worst angle in college basketball. I thought we were done with it. As KU kicks it out. Harris! 3 is no good. Baycott with the rebound. Back to a good camera angle.
I wouldn't say UNC's demoralized. They're, it's a game of runs. They went on one of their own in the first half, just like that. And
There you go,
the
with
biggest
another
thing,
2.
well, and you see their bench players, standing up, clapping and stuff. Yeah, they don't look out of it at all. That's the biggest telltale sign for me is like you can see on the faces of some of the bench players, some of these games we've covered where they've still been like completely in the game and they just look completely just out of it.
As McCormick can't seem to get one to fall.
Dude, he's getting foul trouble.
Oh, Baycott with another foul on him. He's got to be getting in there.
It's only his third.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, something to keep an eye on, because if he picks up a fourth here relatively quick, then yeah, that's an issue. But with under 9 minutes left, 3's not the end of the world.
No. As David McCormick goes to the line, looking to extend this lead. First one's no good. Matt, you're welcome.
Not been good with this.
Man, and Kansas's free throw woes continue this game.
Yeah,
I mean, they'd be
well.
they'd be up double digits if they would, just decided to, knock down their free throws.
Yeah, but instead they're going to play the long game apparently as we wait the second shot.
Well, got to make it more interesting.
Oh, got to. Second one. Good. We got a 3-point lead here.
Ooh.
Yeah, Baycott with 3, Black with 4, Manic with 3, Lightfoot with 3, McCormick with 3, and Braun with 3. All of those are fouls. That's what I'm talking about, not how many shots have been made. Tuna saying KU needs to hit all the free throws or else they're likely done. I could not agree with you more, as Noah was just alluding to earlier. As we see UNC trying to, going to get a defensive foul there.
Like that
on Martin.
on little squirrel boy.
Interesting.
Yeah, squirrel boy. Shoot.
I'm kind of surprised they called that on Remy.
Yeah. But Remy's talking up a storm. Don't you dare get us attacked.
Okay. That's only the third foul on Kansas. Not that big of a deal.
No, Kansas, though, already in bonus.
Hubert Davis is fired up there on the sideline.
He
is animated. He is animated right now.
Oh, and UNC gets a 3 to fall from the corner.
Set up a buzzer beater.
57-57, 8:08 left to go here in the game. Oh, as we get some... Oh, a foul on Kansas. UNC is fired up.
Is Johnson have any relation to Cam Johnson on the Suns?
Yes. They're cousins, I believe.
I was going to say he looks very similar.
Yeah, they're cousins or brothers. I cannot remember, honestly.
Okay, because Cam Johnson went to UNC as well.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I mean, I figured with how similar they look and same last name that they're probably related in some way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's UNC now, tied game, trying to find the lead back, kicking it down to Baycott. Looks like, another foul going against Kansas there.
That'll be number 4 on Braun if that's
Yeah.
on him.
And it looks like we will be getting our under 8 media timeout.
Oh, never mind. That was called on Lightfoot, not Braun, but
It was called
number
Lightfoot.
4 on Light. Yeah, but number 4 on Lightfoot.
Yeah.
So
Still not solid there. Tied game, though, as we go into this commercial break. Whew, we got a ball game.
Sweating a little bit.
We've got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
now this does get interesting with that on Lightfoot instead of Braun. If with him at 4 and McCormick at 3, if McCormick were to pick up a 4th foul, Kansas might have to go small ball for a little bit, which I
True.
don't think benefits them.
No, that is not something they want to be doing yet, because that's what's keeping them in the game right now.
Well, if Kansas does get put in a situation where they have to go small ball, I believe if you're North Carolina, you just feed it to Baycott in the post and let him eat.
Let them eat.
Who- all the talk leading up to this game about is Baycott's ankle going to be okay? Is he going to be okay? Is it going to affect him? I'd say he's looked damn good and looked like this ankle is not. I mean, he might be playing through some pain, but it's not affected his game at all.
No.
He's been playing as well as he normally does. North Carolina they haven't been shooting well. Love and Davis have not been shooting to the level that they need to be.
No. Yeah, I don't. Oh man. Yeah, no one on either team right now is particularly putting up good numbers when it comes to shots being made. The unders are still looking pretty solid right now, and especially if KU keeps performing the way they are at the line, it's gonna be a rough one.
Well, that'll be interesting. I don't know what the exact count's at, but it feels like Kansas has left about 10 points, maybe even probably not a dozen yet, but it feels like they've left around 10 points at the free throw line already this game.
Tommy in the chat saying Baycott was definitely got shot up pregame to mitigate the pain. I don't know if they're allowed to do that in college.
They do it anyway.
Oh, I bet they are.
You think so? Toradol can be a thing?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean,
Yeah, fair enough. Let
you
the boys
just
play.
Bud.
No, can't do that in college.
Oh.
NCAA
That-
still doesn't like that. There you
Yeah,
go.
they're allowed to do that.
no, they're more of the the hardcore painkiller injection type of shit.
Yeah, no. Oh, you're in a little bit of pain. Let me just give you all the opioids real quick.
The smart move.
Just the localized injections, as we see a recap of North Carolina Kansas game that was a lower scoring game than this one, despite triple overtime.
That's the kind of score I wanted. 54-53.
Yeah. Imagine scoring less than 120 points in a triple overtime game.
That was
crazy.
normal though, right? Back in the day.
Yeah, and they bent the rims so they weren't going.
C2
Kinda reminds-
that he was not at that finals.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the clarification.
Kind of reminds me of that Penn State Illinois game this past season. They went to 9 overtimes and the under still hit.
Understood. That was unbelievable.
The game was like 20-18 and 9 OTs.
Yeah. Ooh, as Baycott puts up a floater too, no good. Manic though gets the rebound, but KU steals the ball. Remy
Oh,
Martin
child.
driving traffic, taking his time now. 57-57. We got 7:30 left in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Braun with the ball, kicking it out,
Got a ball game.
looking for something. They're trying to set something up. I'm not sure what. Kicking it out to Remy. They're setting up Remy time. That's what they were setting up. Remy from the corner stays hot. 60-57. Jayhawks are up by 3. UNC starting to move the ball.
I feel like we're gonna start to see some real back and forth here.
Oh, we definitely will.
I'm ready to see some trading blows.
Some more elbows.
No,
Guys.
not. I was figuratively, Matt. Like
Elbows all the way. That's what
Elbows.
wins the game.
All the way as North Carolina can't get anything to fall. Kansas gets the rebound there. Martin looks like he's questioning Coach. I don't know what he's so animated about.
he's just like jittery, is how I
Like
would
a
describe the way he
squirrel.
plays. It's interesting. I mean, he's
As-
good. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but he just plays very like jittery. Like it looks like dude needs to like take a half a bar of Xanax and calm down.
As Johnson will make the basket. 59-60, 6:26 left to go here in the second half. Second chance points. UNC killing KU 22-6. As there's a big 3 from KU that is good.
Low.
Boom, money.
Low blow.
Yeah, Johnson getting a lot more playing time than he normally would because of those fouls from Leaky
Yeah.
Black.
But hey, if it's
Obviously,
working, ooh, big 3 from UNC. No good. KU, Big Man McCormick with the rebound. KU
North
pushing
Carolina's
it up,
been
driving. No good, but no shots there.
Carolina's been pretty much playing Manic and Baycott with those 3 fouls each. Oh, the up and under move there.
Jeez,
That
dirty.
was nice.
That was dirty.
I'm curious what year is Johnson? Do we know that? Do you have that on your depth chart there,
I do
AJ?
not have that on my depth
10th
chart,
year senior.
unfortunately. As
Yeah,
KU
Matt,
can't get
I'm-
another one to go.
I'm gonna say that's pretty far off.
Okay.
Tommy Doyle in the chat saying 9 points. I know you need them. I think you're going to get them. See, Tuna, that transition by KU was a mistake. Yep, and it looks like they're paying for it now. As UNC still trying to find something. Big contested 3 from Love. Goes off the front of the rim. No good there.
Okay, slow
Puff.
down.
Puff Johnson. He is a sophomore,
Sophomore. All
Six,
right.
Daddy.
6'8" sophomore guard.
There you go. He's got another year then.
Puff. How about that name, Puff?
Puff. Ooh, big 3. Not going to fall that time. No foul there for the big man, but
Moving a lot of bodies.
UNC will get the ball there. Going in for 2. Looked like it was more going for the foul than the points.
Yeah, that was a little erratic there.
Yep, but no
Nice
worries.
floater,
He's gonna
no
get
good.
a
Set it
nice
up.
rebound there.
This is setting up for a buzzer beater, though.
KU is going cold, Tuna. Let's see if they can heat it up. For 20th. Oh, we've got... Is that Johnson on the ground?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he's throwing up.
Ew.
Ooh.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, they just kind of stopped the game clock. And now Johnson is on the floor on all fours.
Poor guy, like elbow to the stomach.
Maybe, or honestly, maybe he's just dehydrated. You're playing under in that big of a building, those really bright lights and everything.
True.
Yeah, and he's only gotten. Looks like they're saying he's only had 10 minutes the entire tournament. He's played more minutes this game than he has the entire tournament so far. So maybe.
Tommy Doyle mentioning he may have been hit in the sack. I don't know if we'll get a
Yeah,
replay.
that's obviously always a possibility. It's hard to
Always.
speculate. I mean, it was off camera. We didn't see what happened. If he
No.
got hit at all, or if he just.
Here we go. He's running. Oh, he's like grabbing his chest, trying to grasp for air.
Yeah,
He's
signaling to the
gassed.
sideline, it looks like. And
Yeah,
then
he is just exhausted.
probably some dehydration or something going on
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
Got to get the fluids and the salts and everything flowing.
Yes.
Get the mustard. Well, no, that's for
No,
cramps.
No.
Probably.
Pickle juice. Oh, that's also cramps.
Yeah.
You just got
Some milk.
get the. Milk? That sounds like the worst. That's like the worst thing you could get him in that situation, Matt. Just here's a nice hearty glass of milk.
Ooh, Remy Martin goes in with a nice little move. Gets the 2. 65-61. Kansas up. 4:05 left to go here in the second. Manic with the ball. Passes it to Baycott. Kicks it up. Looking for a big 3. Love. Nope. Passes it. Still nothing available. Kansas playing extremely tight defense, and it's working right now. Ooh, a lot of contact underneath. Baycott, though, will get the foul, it looks like.
Boom, boom.
And he is going to go back to the line where he has been absolutely living for most of this game.
Living. He has been looking damn good from the line. Noah, as we go into commercial break, I'm going to have you step away for a minute. Matt and I are going to talk.
Hello.
Perfect.
Bye, Noah.
Really, Abaji noticed it? He needs to go. What do you mean? What did you notice? Tuna, I'm confused. Unsure that was a good foul. I agree. 50% in the second. Asthma attack. Wow, there's a lot going on in the chat right now. That is electric. You turn away for 2 seconds to call a game, and we're having asthma's attacks. Really, Najee? He noticed the UNC guy having a problem. Oh, yeah. He needs to go. Oh, like he needs to leave? Or you think he noticed it? I know Baycott noticed it, his teammate. I don't know if... I mean, yeah, Baji was there, but he's probably in transition looking for the ball. Yeah, he saw Johnson down. What do you want him to do, though? I mean, he's not a trainer.
Yeah.
And I mean, the game stopped pretty abruptly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want him to do.
Nothing. You gotta wait for your trainers to come out.
Yeah. Gotta wait for the trainers. Medical degrees and all that fun stuff, I think. He pointed at Johnson prior to looking at the ref. Abaji was pointing at him before he went down. Oh, that kid has heart problems. Oh.
You saw it coming.
I understand what's going on now. Yes, that did not look good for Johnson. I am sure he will be taken to the right, get the right stuff taken care of and looked at. These players obviously go through big physicals and everything before they even start playing and stuff. So hopefully this isn't something random that just popped up and is a pre-existing condition that just had a really bad flare-up.
Pretty rough, yeah, especially in a game like this.
Man.
Everything starts.
Hey, and he's been playing some damn good ball tonight, too.
He has, yeah. He knew he needed him.
Damn good ball.
How do you liking this buzzer beater, though?
I mean, it's starting to get there. I just don't know which team's going to hit it.
I don't know if Kansas keeps up how they're playing. I don't think North Carolina can keep up with them.
You don't think so? You think North Carolina's spent?
If they keep like a solid 5-point lead, then yeah, they can. Within the next minute and a half, 2 minutes, yeah.
I think we have a little
What
bit
are we
more.
at, like 4 minutes?
I think we got about 4 minutes left.
Yeah, so.
A little bit longer than 4. But we will get into all of our timeouts and fouls and everything soon.
I mean, neither of them are really in foul trouble right now, right?
KU's in bonus right now. I think they can give 2 more fouls before UNC gets into the bonus. But I'm not looking at the stats right in front of me. We will take a look when we get back as we see the beautiful sold-out Caesars Superdome, or whatever the hell they call it. As we see a nice highlight of Christian Braun, who's just been absolutely electric this evening, as we welcome back Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, welcome back to the show.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
And here we go. I mean, this is what we waited for. This is the end of the stretch. We got 3:45 left to go. Kansas up by 4, 65-61. It all comes down to this.
This is where champions are made.
This is where champions are made, legends are created.
Now, with McCormick and Lightfoot each with 4 now, you know what I was alluding to earlier, obviously with only 3:45, it's not that big of a deal, but if this game does go to overtime, that's going to be maybe important.
Oh, it'll be very important as Baycott goes ahead and knocks down the first one.
Oh, and Baycott only 4 rebounds away from tying the all-time record, 5 away from beating the all-time record for most rebounds in a single tournament.
Hey, and he'll go ahead and make the second one. Let's see if he gets those rebounds. I hope he doesn't because I need KU to just start dropping shots. As Remy Martin now driving in, just giving the ball away, fighting back for it. Nothing. UNC with gets the steal.
It's a big turnover too.
I mean,
Huge turnover
yeah.
right there.
After that ball pinballed around multiple players, I guess you could technically call that a steal
I
afterwards.
guess. Remy Martin needs to clear his head a little bit. Calm down. I know it's a big moment, bud, but you got to stay in. As there's a bad mismatch on down under right now with Manic and Remy, but they're not going to take advantage of it. UNC is going to elect to miss a layup, though. They're going to get a shooting foul, though.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's going to be on. Is that going to be on Wilson? There, Manic going to go to the line.
Yeah, Manic also not a bad free throw shooter. Just had not seen him go to the line. He's been kind of quiet tonight, all up.
I mean, he hit a couple big threes in the a pair of big threes in the first half, but yeah, only maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Does he have any points in the second half before that free throw?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I think he might have had all.
threes, and then
He had all 9 of his points in the first half.
I think so.
So he had.
Perhaps.
What do you have? Or all of those on threes? He had maybe 3 of them.
2 threes at least. I know the back-to-backs.
Yeah.
65-65. KU's got him find something, kicking it to McCormick down under. Baycott and McCormick has been a great battle all night. McCormick thrown off balance, looking for something. Braun to get the rebound. Oh, and my TV's freezing. Nope, we're good to go. Remy Martin with the ball. Looking at something. Contested three from Martin. It's Remy time!
That was one of those where your coach is on your ass if you miss that.
Oh, he's going to kill him.
But he didn't miss, so.
But UNC gets a nice, easy route to the bucket, 67-68 now.
Getting close. I'm not too worried about the lower one I have. I just need that 49.5
Yeah,
to hit.
most definitely. As Remy Martin with the ball now trying to direct traffic, just kicking it out. McCormick is calling for the ball. He's not going to get it, though. Ooh, it's going to be tipped. No worry about backcourt. Kicking out there. 3 shot. No good at all.
Oh, God, that was really short. Yeah. I was going to say, Kansas had an opportunity there with North Carolina selling out to try to get that steal and overrunning it.
Oh, they take the lead.
And they'll miss the 2. Manic will get the second chance points. It's 69-68. North Carolina retakes the lead with 1:41 left to go here in this college basketball national championship game.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want that graphic to come back up with the second chance points because I would bet North Carolina's over 30 second chance points in this game.
Oh, man. As we
and
go,
that's been.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, obviously a 1-point game, but that's been one of the biggest stories of the game is North Carolina and their offensive rebounding ability.
Oh, it's been unbelievable.
Baycott, the double-double machine that he is, he's been huge. Manic's gotten some nice offensive rebounds. They've had some tip backs. Kansas is the better team, the deeper team, but I think North Carolina's played a better, more complete game.
Definitely. And yeah, North Carolina all around has played a better game. KU has just gotten some of those breaks, has made more threes, and has been able to stay in this here. And let's hope that, let's hope they can keep it going as we get ready to go back. It is worth noting that North Carolina does have the possession arrow in their favor with 1:42 left to go here. See, Tuna, let's see what Self has in store. Let's see he's got a game winner in store, man. Oh, wow.
Only three combined turnovers this half. The first half was pretty low. I think only 7 or 8 or maybe 9 turnovers combined in the first half. This has been very clean from both sides as far as turnovers go.
And here we go. Remy Martin now kicks it down to McCormick, looking for something. Kick it back up top to the key. 1:30 left to go now in the game. Kicking it down to McCormick. Mismatch with Manic, but nothing there. McCormick will get the rebound. Trying to get him down there. Double teamed. Another floater, too, is good. Goes up 70-69 with 1:17 left to go here in the game.
Yeah, that was just a miscommunication there. Yeah. North Carolina doubled, and then it seemed like both players peeled off the double at the same time, leaving McCormick with an easy turnaround.
Leaving him
floater.
Right there, waiting. UNC now with the ball, moving around. A lot of movement. Still some great defense by KU. Need to stay safe, though. Make sure we don't get into foul trouble. Beautiful foul there by Remy, but I think we're going to get a shot foul on that.
I think it was just...
I think it was a clean block.
Yeah.
You think
so? Yeah.
North Carolina ball.
Way to be, Remy.
Surprisingly. I mean, I like the
Yeah.
decision by North Carolina to
Hey,
go
6 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, they're
straight
gonna,
at.
Baycott's just going to drive, but he's going to...
Oh.
oh!
He looks like he's getting up.
Oh,
Oh.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, he's hurt.
That was a great sportsmanship move and play there by Kansas.
Great sportsmanship by Kansas
I-
there.
I just have to. I for sure have to shout that out. Kansas had the opportunity to take a B5 on 4 and get an open look.
Yeah.
Instead, they
Waited.
they
They want a
I
clean
think
game.
Kansas.
They want to earn it properly.
Yeah, and so I just got to say huge props to Bill Self and Kansas right there
man.
for both the players and Bill Self for realizing what was happening and
Real
allowing.
versus real.
With 38.5 seconds
To
left,
happen.
you hate to see a player that has been as explosive, as impactful, as incredible this tournament as you see with Baycott. As you see him go down there, it doesn't look good. T's and P's to him. I hope it's a nice, speedy recovery. And he had a hell of a game today. Hell of a game, something he should definitely put his hat and rest on easy. And, we'll see him in the NBA. This isn't his last game.
Well, also don't rule him out
True.
returning because he went down in that Duke game.
Oh, that's right.
And
Went down.
He was saying he was in the tunnel, kind of testing it, and he was like, "You know what? This is Duke, North Carolina. I'm coming back in."
Here we go. 34 seconds left to go here in the game. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Remy Martin with the ball. Kansas looking for something. They're up by 1 right now. Kicks it to McCormick. Now with the mismatch with Manick, he looks for a floater too. It's good. 72-69 KU. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. UNC needs a 3. Big 3.
Not that
No
one.
good. Ball's loose. They get the
don't-
ball back, and they're looking for another one. They're going to kick it out. 8 seconds left. Another 3. Doesn't fall. Another ball out of bounds. 4.2 seconds left to go. It's KU's ball. KU's ball. KU's ball with 4.2 seconds left to go. 72-69, Noah.
Yeah, that was. You have 20 and a half seconds. I don't know why you're trying to force a deep contested 3. Like,
Oh, that pass.
you know what I'm saying? Like 20 and a half seconds.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time to like work your way into an open 3. You don't even need a 3 at that point. You can take a quick 2, as we see Kansas fans already on the court now in
this
Fieldhouse.
is a Fieldhouse, yeah.
I know.
Fieldhouse.
No, I know. I know, but I'm saying I don't know that I'd be on the court already in a 3-point game, especially with the way they've been shooting free throws. I wouldn't jump the gun that quickly because.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I don't know why you're out there taking that deep of a 3, especially a contested one.
No,
with,
so many
with
wasted
as
shots.
much. I mean, honestly, if that's me in that situation, I'm going in for the, drive the lane, try to take a 2, like a quick 2, because it's probably not going to be very contested, if contested at all.
Yeah.
Make it a 1-point game, foul. Hope Kansas, if Kansas misses a free throw, then you don't even need a 3, and you go back down and get another 2 and tie it. But that's just me, I guess. Obviously, in the situation, a little bit different, but
Yeah.
not a great shot selection on either of those 3s.
No, not at all. C-Tuna Productions in the chat now saying Rock, Chalk, Jayhawks, KU. And then Tommy Doyle saying he thought he had it. He really did think he had it, but he just didn't. But hey, there's still a lot of basketball. 4.6 seconds left. KU will be getting the ball on the inbound. They are in bonus, and so is North Carolina. So KU more than likely
like
going
my
to go to
spread
the
right
line.
now.
Huh?
I don't like my spread, that 4.5.
Yeah, that 4.5's looking a little sketch now, isn't it?
They can only make one of these free throws. That's if they even get a chance to foul.
Hey, you're only at 141 points, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
What?
Was my math
Yeah.
off? Yeah, 141.
No, you were right. Sorry, I'm just so used to questioning your math, AJ.
Hey, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. as KU looking to inbound the ball here. 4.6 seconds left stands between them and raising the national championship and putting up another banner in the field house.
Hey, and I've got Kansas on the 3.5, so I'd be okay
Inbounding.
with the free throw here.
Keeping it alive. They were trying to just run out the clock, but it looks like they're going to...
He step out?
I think he stepped out.
No, they called... Did they call the foul, or did he step out? Because if he stepped out, he stepped out.
No.
I think he...
Where?
Out.
Oh, did he?
He stepped twice on that black
I
line.
think he stepped out.
North Carolina not dead yet.
Oh,
I think
it's not
they're
over.
gonna. Oh man,
Oh, it's not
We-
over.
we're gonna have a chance. They're obviously gonna review this, make sure they get this right. But North Carolina should have 3.2.
Oh.
Actually, they're gonna look at time to anywhere from 3.2 to 4 seconds, maybe even at the most, to try to drain a three to send this game to overtime.
Tommy Doyle in the chat saying it's the first foot, it's a turnover, and unfortunately, I hate to agree with you on that.
Oh boy. And what did I say about those Kansas fans out on the court at Allen Fieldhouse? It was a little too soon. Don't rush the damn court. Don't be on the court celebrating until the game is over. Until you see zeros on that clock, there's no reason to be celebrating. It looks like they're going to probably put 4 seconds, maybe even 4.1, 4.2 on the clock here.
I could see 4. I have 4.1, 4.2. Unfortunately, I think they're definitely going to have time to set something up and put a shot off. And he didn't make it across court, did he?
No.
So it's going to be on their
So-
side too.
Well, it'll be inbounds from where he stepped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Tuna, unbelievable. I could not explain that. I could not. There's no other word to describe what is going on here right now. As of right now, 3.2 seconds left. Probably some more time being put on the clock. 3 points separating the two teams, and overtime.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're North Carolina, you're putting all your best shooters in there.
Oh, all of them.
I don't want
I don't
this
care how
basket to
big.
drop.
Huh?
I don't want the basket to drop.
No.
I don't think Kansas can afford to try to foul here.
No.
Obviously the whole fouling up three debate, but North Carolina's going to try to jack up shot quickly. So I don't think you mess around with even trying to intentionally foul and then accidentally getting a foul on a 3-point attempt, and then you just got to play defense if you're Kansas here and hope for a miss.
Wow, 4.3 seconds getting put on the clock.
Visiting inbound that.
Oh, man. So definitely have time for an inbound, a quick dribble, and a shot.
No, that's
It's a quick dribble.
inbound and a shot. I don't think
Oh, well, you can get
4
a
seconds
couple
is a lot of
dribbles.
time.
You take the
You
risk
can
of getting
get-
that batted away though.
I mean, you can get an inbounds and a pass, or maybe even two with 4.3. There's a lot you can do with 4.3 seconds.
True.
What you can't do in 4.3 seconds, though, is turn the ball over if you're UNC.
Yeah, I mean, it would technically still give them time to
True.
foul and.
Tuna saying, agree,
Game
let them
would be
earn
over,
the 3 KUD will/may prevail. I mean, their defense has been playing electric all night. They've been making UNC put up contested threes.
So, looking at Manic, you can see where he got hit on both of those.
Yeah.
Neither of them were in the eye, but he's got bruises on both cheekbones. So he didn't get hit in the eye on either of those.
Yeah, it feels
Hence
great
why he
to
doesn't
harm.
have a black eye, but he's got a shiner on each cheek.
Oh, yeah. Good little shiner.
So his vision probably was not impacted by that.
Probably
Just,
not impacted too much as we await the game to keep going. We're in timeout still. Everyone's getting set. I mean, this is for all the marbles. This is to keep the game going. If you're UNC, to go to overtime, see if you can prevail. For Kansas,
Well,
This-
you got options if you're North Carolina. I mean, Caleb Love, Brady Manic, RJ Davis, all plenty capable of knocking down threes.
all right, here we go. 4.3 seconds left here to go in the national championship game. Kansas up 72-69. Here we go with the inbound. Looking for it. They get the inbound. Scrambling. Nothing. Contested three. No good. No good. Kansas
Wow.
Jayhawks are national champions. beating North Carolina 72-69. Rock,
both my
chalk,
unders.
Jayhawks. The unders hit. UNC covers the spread. What an unbelievable game from start to finish. UNC coming back from an early Kansas lead and then taking a demanding 15-point lead going into halftime, with Kansas clawing and scratching their way back every moment in this second half to lead to an unbelievable turn of events that now sees Kansas walk away national champions. C Tuna saying rock chalk, this was chalk, as the number one blue blood goes home with it. Shout out to the Jayhawks.
What a game.
Yeah, number 4 for Kansas in their school history. Number 2 for Bill Self. Congratulations to them.
Shout out.
Love to see North Carolina participating in the handshake line, unlike
Duke.
one team that we saw not do that in the Final Four.
Duke. Coach K.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, what an exciting game. What a
Wow,
great
that
game
was.
that was. Kansas coming out on top.
It's the way you want the
good-
championship to go.
Yes.
Good for them. Exciting down to the very last second there.
We were all calling it. It was gonna be today.
Oh man, down to the buzzer.
I would have liked some overtime and some extra basketball, but
Yeah.
I can't be disappointed with the game that we got here for the national championship. The Duke North Carolina game was outstanding for the Final Four. So despite the Final Four being blue bloods that I didn't necessarily care about, we got 2 out of 3 games are very exciting and very good. So I'm happy for that.
Beyond exciting. Just to clean up a little bit in the chat before we sign off. Tommy saying, thank you for the stream, boys. Been an epic March Madness. Tommy, thank you for listening. And thank you for commenting and joining us today. It's been a lot of fun. JZeal98 saying, what a game. Solid bets by Matt. Matt does have some pretty good bets all around. Good unders hit there. C-Tuna, largest comeback in history. Yes, this is officially larger than the Loyola Chicago comeback. Coming back by a 16-point deficit. UNC played well. They did play well, but just not well enough, unfortunately, for them. Closing reaction. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say a hell of a fight from an 8 seed out of UNC.
Hell of a fight.
Out of an 8 seed.
Yeah. Now, before we sign off for the night, closings reaction, Matt, what do you have to say to the D-Gens out there?
Hey, stay a D-Gen, and don't forget that you're a D-Gen.
Put that on a shirt.
Thank you, Matt.
And thank you for having me.
Anytime. Thank you so much for coming on, Matt. It's always a pleasure. Can't wait to have you on again.
It's always fun.
Noah, any final thoughts for the D-Gens out there?
Man, I don't want to think about the fact that there's not going to be college basketball for a good 6 months or whatever the hell it is. Maybe a little more than 6 months. That's disappointing. I'm going to, exit that thought from my brain and look forward to NBA and NHL playoffs, which I believe we will be covering.
Yes.
Both of AJ.
Yes, we will.
So go ahead and follow us on our social medias so that we will be, tweeting or posting ahead of time when we figure out which games we're covering. You won't want to miss those.
Absolutely.
And thanks for tuning in, all you D-Gens out there.
I couldn't say it better myself. Boys, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. It's been an epic time, and thank you for all of your hard work this March. It's been a long time coming, but here we are at the end of it. Cannot wait for next season already. I've already got some ideas, Noah, that I think you're going to love for next March Madness live stream. It's going to be epic. But hey, all you D-Gens out there, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching however you do it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Helps us out more than you could imagine. But until next time, we will see you. I'm sorry. Nope, I fucked it up. I fucked up the ending, Noah. I fucked it up. Fucked up my stuff.
Damn it, AJ.
All right, last time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on Degenerate Ticks.
Boom.
Boom. And we are clear.